Is that a challenge?
Yeah, I know, right?
Be careful on repeat.
What, mate?
For what price?
Breakfast, Mum.
How much?
Mum.
How much can you take? You got 100?
But the
I
IRL.
got a
Is
fist.
that warm to you?
Can you make it 100 fists? What is that jutsu in Naraki? Naruto. Dang it.
We should start. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Whose Line Is It Anyway? The adult version, Furry Migration 2018. Thank you all for coming. We're in a smaller room this year. On the bright side, it'll be much easier to hear what people say. On the downside, if you do come up on stage, please avoid getting down real low, because then people in the back won't be able to see you. The best way to think about improv is if you're online just chatting, and someone just says something, and then you just spontaneously respond to that and start building off of it, and they build off what you said. You just go back and forth. You're not even thinking where the conversation is going. And it's hard, because when you come on stage, you want to be clever, you want to be smart, but it's so much better to try and be free-form. And the other important thing about improv is to sort of not negate. It's like, hey, want to go to the store? No, that's a stupid idea. Well, great. 10 minutes? Okay. Alkali will be joining us in 10 minutes, but we're going to get started anyway. I have a list of games. Some are easy, some are hard. I have no idea what order I'm doing in them. We have had one request for party quirks, and it's a good thing that Alkali is here because I suck at running party quirks. We'll just see where the evening takes us. They are going to be starting to show movies at midnight, so we will have to give them a little bit of setup time. But we'll just see where this takes us. So,
Thank you for hosting this for us.
oh, no problem.
Okay.
Actually, it's the first time I've ever done an adult one, so feel free to really cut loose. I don't mean flatulence. I mean, just be free with your minds, you sick little puppies. So, we're also going to be having a second one, a G-rated one. There's probably going to be a couple slip-ups here and there. Tomorrow afternoon at 4:30, I think, also in this room. And also right after midnight, I think Alkali is going to be doing Con Horror Stories next door. And please, if you're interested, he's also hosting a charity. Him and his friends are hosting the charity table just across the ways. Please feel free to donate if you have the spare cash. So, without further ado, let us get started. I have a little bit of a warm-up. This is, if you're in fursuit, and if you have sweet moves, this is for you, if you feel so comfortable. I'm actually not going to tell you what you're getting into. Or it could be for anyone who just wants to move around. This is a very short physical thing. Won't take very long. So please come on up, because if not, we don't have a show. Okay, we have 2, 3. Anyone else? No, we can work with that. All right.
I'll come up. Why not?
Excellent. Okay, so space yourselves out, because you're going to be moving around a little. Alkali usually starts his panels with questions only. I have decided to start this panel with interpretive dance.
Explain, please.
I'm going to play you a song, and you're just going to move to it. It is under 2 minutes in length. I've actually cut it down from the original. It is mature in nature. Please don't grope each other. That's my only request.
Yeah, Brian.
And do your best, because the song doesn't give you much to work with, but I will give you what you would start with. The song starts off with a very happy mood. Like, you're awake in the morning, it's a beautiful day, and you're just saying hello to everyone. So that's basically how the song begins.
Who's going to tell me it's
So hopefully
A rooster says good morning with a cock-a-doodle-doo. Good morning. A horse's neigh is just his way of saying how are you. A lion growls hello, and owls ask why, and where, and who. May I suggest you get undressed and show them your wazoo? The animals, let's talk dirty to the animals. Fuck you, Mr. Bunny, Mr. Bear. If they don't love it, they can shove it. Frankly, I don't care. The animals, let's talk dirty to the animals. Up yours, Mr. Hip.
have no idea how many years I've been wanting to play that out of That is, the singer is Gilda Radner, who passed away a couple years ago. She's one of the original cast of Saturday Night Live. All right, so nothing weird and artsy-fartsy. Now we can get down to our base instincts. I guess we'll start with something fairly simple. I like to run this pretty much every year. We're going to do word at a time expert. So I'll start this off to help demonstrate. I do need one extra person, however. This is a fairly easy game. Come on up.
There you go. Someone else, please.
All right. So basically, you and I are going to represent one person. The difference is we are going to take turns saying the words when we speak. So we would speak one word at a time.
All right.
And we are an expert on some bizarre area of expertise. And you guys are the reporters at a press conference. So you're going to ask us about our realm of knowledge, and we will have an answer for everything, pretty much. And what makes this game really work is to put a lot of emphasis into the words. Otherwise, we just sound like this, and it's boring. So, what we need is, what is our bizarre area of expertise? We've had space otter reproduction, the history of doors, running a toothpick factory. Yes?
You're Mersu creators.
Okay, add a slightly bizarre, well, I'll get someone else. Okay, we're mersuit creators, but what is slightly bizarre about our mersuits?
They're made of jello.
No, someone else. Yo.
Inflatable Mersuit.
We are, no offense to people who are into that, so that is, and I will say, I know nothing about this area of expertise, so I am going to be bullshitting the hell out of it.
I've seen a video.
Okay. So hands up if anyone has any questions.
When did you know that you were doing this kind of stuff?
When
I
was
young
I
discovered
urges
around
cool
inflatables,
and
it
felt
wonderful.
yes, way in the back.
Just why?
You'd
Be
surprised
at
how
amazing
latex
really
smells.
How do you maintain proper ventilation?
very
Spontaneously.
How do you have a zipper but not let out any of the air?
duck
Tape.
How are you handling the helium shortage?
there
Are
very
underground.
reservoirs.
Do you think the prices in your market are inflated?
People
In
the
Venezuelan
regions
are
rather
affordable. One more. Yes.
What are these suits even for?
What are these suits even for?
situations
Involving
pumps
repeatedly
necessitate
strong and
flexible
mersuits. Anyway, that was amazing. We're going to do that again, but this time we're going to have 3 people. So I need 3 lovely volunteers. 1, 2, way in the back. 3, come on up.
So we're one word only. The three of them are one word.
Okay, so now we need a bizarre area of expertise. Yes.
Space hamster invaders.
Space hamster invaders.
I don't know.
Are they all three?
Are they space hamster invaders, or are they defending against space hamster invaders?
I guess defending.
Space hamster.
Okay, they are space hamster invaders.
Oh boy.
Who speak English? Yes.
You guys handle a lot of balls in your work?
We
Are
Very
skilled,
and
prepared,
to
use
anything
that requires
balls.
Yes.
Also,
How will you defeat Trump's space army?
yeah.
Sorry. Just say, repeat.
How will you defeat Trump's space army?
We
are required
to
invent
a gun.
Okay. Yes.
How do you handle dingleberries?
How do you handle dingleberries?
paper.
And
a juicer.
Okay.
That was 2 words.
That's okay. It's all right. It's natural. Yes.
why are you invading? What do you want from us?
Money.
And
Power.
Understandable. Okay. One last question. Yes.
Where do you come from?
A
far
Away.
galaxy,
with
Big.
stars.
Excellent. Thank you all very much. Okay, then we have another 3 volunteers. 1, 2. Someone from this side. Yeah, 3. Come on up. I love that hat. Okay, what is our bizarre? We already have a bizarre area of expertise. Yes.
Bad cacti dragon.
Bad cacti dragon?
Cacti dragon.
Oh my
Is that an explanation?
It's a bad dragon. Do those called cactuses?
Oh, it's okay.
Picture of bad.
There's bad dragon, but isn't there like a maker like Hug My Cacti or something?
Don't hug cacti.
Don't hug cacti. What do they make? I forgot.
Fursuits.
Fursuits. Duh, okay. I don't wear one. I don't keep track. Okay, so this is questions about a combo adult sex toy fursuit maker.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god.
It's improv. Never. Yeah. Okay. Questions. Yeah.
any tips for new people?
When
Having
fun
you really
need to protect
your
fursuit ass.
Next question. Yo.
What exactly is your business model?
A
fucking
gun.
Next question. Yes.
What kind of fucking gun?
Loaded.
Someone here had a question. Yeah.
How will you handle your competitor of inflatable mersuit makers?
Deflation
of Andes. That's his name.
and
Needles. Okay, one last question. Yes.
What does the nearby hospital have to say to you?
What does the nearby hospital have to say to you?
sterilization
Is
bullshit.
Thank you all very much. Okay, let me cross things off the list. Let me see. Okay. We don't have microphones, but again, this is a small room, so I think we can get away with this.
Yay.
This requires 4 people. 2 people have it very easy, and it's physical. The other 2 people, it's entirely a speaking role, and that's the more challenging role. So who wants to be the 2 people for the physical role? 1, and I need 1 more. 2, okay, so come on up. Now I need the 2 speaking roles, so we have 1, 2. All right, so you position yourself sort of here, you position yourself over there, and our 2 physical performers will be here, front and center. This is called slow motion Olympics. So space yourself out a little bit from each other. So you 2 are going to be competing in some non-standard Olympic event, but you're doing it in slow motion. And you 2 people are going to be the live commentators on what is going on. So what we need is what Olympic category? It could be like washing the dishes.
Underwater basket weaving.
No.
Jousting.
Sorry?
Jousting. Shot put.
No.
A little bit difficult because we have kind of limited space.
Car washing.
Sorry?
Table tennis.
A little bit. We need something that has multiple steps.
Washing a car.
Washing a car. Okay. So this is slow motion Olympics of washing a car. Are you okay with that? Oh, good. All right. All right.
It sounds like he's an expert.
So do a little bit of warm-up so your commentators can introduce what you're doing. And go.
All right, we're here at the 2018 Olympics at the car washing event. It seems that our competitors are gearing up for another beautiful day out here.
That's right, Jeff. I don't remember if your name is actually Jeff. But we see our warming up right now, and boy, do we have a bevy of cars lined up for them this year.
Yeah, it seems like they put out a Rolls Royce and a Pontiac Tempest and a Buick Skylark. And I see one of our competitors is trying to be the Vanna White, but obviously that isn't necessarily going to get him some points. It's just style.
All right, I see them now bringing in the first set of vehicles, and it looks like it's a 1987 Toyota Corolla that has been through a Tough Mudder event.
Ooh, yeah, look at the mud in that wheel. Ooh, I can see it caked on through the rim. All right, it looks like they're ready to go. And they're off. It seems...
And so is some of that mud. We're seeing the Kavanaugh slide here from our competitor on the right. Not doing too much to the mud, but it is getting a good thick lather on the hood of that car.
Oh, but look at our competitor on the left. It seems that they have found the ingenious way of splashing their bucket onto the hood. I obviously didn't think of that one. Oh, and it looks like some dirty talk right there.
And it looks like they're getting each other wet, and the crowd is going silent for some reason.
Oh, and it looks like they got a right hook. This looks like the 1980 hockey fights. Oh.
Here is the judge in this. Oh, that's right, they went out for lunch. And everyone on the field was kung fu fighting. They most definitely were not fast as lightning.
And it looks like they are obviously wasting all of their water that could win them the match, but obviously they have decided to go back with what little bit that they have. Obviously, it's enough to drink water, but it's not going to be enough to get all of that trunk.
Okay, finish it up.
All right, well, it looks like they're getting down to the trunk with all the junk within it.
Coming down to the final stretch, and I don't mean that pose, my God.
Oh, and now they're trying to cut off all of their parts on their car. This is really dirty tactics, but also efficient ways of scoring points. And it looks like they're going back to... Oh, and it looks like they're helping one another this time.
That just cut off one of the spokes of the wheel, but unfortunately that actually counts as more car clean because there's no dirt on that piece anymore.
All right, and it looks like the judges are coming back from their lunch break, and it looks like the clear winner is the gal from Canada.
Woo! And the plywood metal is not existent yet.
All right. Thank you ever so much, everyone. Would you like to do this again?
Yeah.
All right. So, who would like to do the physical? I need 2 people. 1, 2. And then I need, can you get through there? Whoops.
Almost. Well,
probably, sooner or later. And you want to be commentator? Sure. All right, and then another commentator? Yeah, come on up.
Really?
Okay, so what is this Olympic event going to be?
Baking pudding.
A little bit abstract.
working the cash register at Walmart.
Actually, I like a cooking one. Just pudding is a little bit too...
Pineapple on pizza.
Making pizza. Deep dish. Okay.
Perfectly. Extra thick.
So this is the, space yourself up just a little more. So this is the Olympic deep dish pizza making competition. The final. All right. One thing about this game, if you notice, there's what's called focus. In that, like these two people can say something, and if they're not doing it, they have to do it. But on the other hand, you can start doing something, and then they have to interpret what you're doing. So you can sort of steal focus back and forth to each other. So just have fun with that. Okay. So deep dish pizza making competition, go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the deep dish pizza part of this competition. Looks like the contestants have all the dough ready. Looks like one of them is already starting to pound everything out. Oh, looks like they got two very different tactics going on. One of them's already throwing them up in the air. Looks like it's going to be a bit thinner than deep dish. All right, now they're really going at it. They're beating the tar out of it.
Yes, I also do love that we have a Pokemon versus the Mad Hatter himself.
That is a very good point. Mad Hatter's using his own hat. That's a very good... Oh, now he just tosses the hat. Wanted to ditch it. Oh, hat back. Can't see very well. All right. Looks like the other contestants, looks like they're doing very delicate work. I'm very sorry. Oh, and a hat toss to the other side.
Hats are off.
Oh, the hats are back on, ladies and gentlemen.
Now I can tell you this, I'm definitely not going to have their pizza because I don't like fur in it.
That is a very good point. I myself am not a fan of deep dish, but...
Of course, I really don't like bison and also.
Oh, and some spin in the other contestant's dough.
We have a fight going on. That's new.
All right, now it's on to the saucing portion.
All right. Oh, and we also have Gordon Ramsay doing this. I forgot.
Where's the lamb sauce? All right.
I think there's going to be some swearing coming up.
There probably will be. If Gordon Ramsay... Oh! Finger thrown or paw.
I think they're related to Gordon.
Wouldn't be surprised, sir. All right.
Maybe.
And I believe it is now time to toss the pizzas into the oven.
There it goes. And now they just took it out for some reason.
Okay. I don't think that's going to cook a pizza very well.
But all right.
And it looks like our other contestant's already given up.
Put it in the oven. And they just killed someone.
Why someone was in that oven, I have no idea. They knew very well we were about to have a pizza baking competition.
I definitely know this is not 1939 to 1945.
Sure, you aren't wrong there. This is 20. Okay. I'm afraid that joke was in very poor taste, but...
Maybe. But also so is the pizza.
Good recovery.
Alright, looks like they have both finished their pizzas. I don't know why they're holding it with their bare hands, as deep dishes tend to give... Oh, and right over the other contestant's head. Pie to the face! That's going to be some steaming sauce right there.
Again, I'm definitely not going to eat these.
Who wouldn't? I wouldn't want to eat a face pie.
Gordon might.
I mean, oh, it looks like they're bringing it in for a hug. Oh, and a fake out!
Okay.
Come on.
Find a way to close it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe with both pies destroyed, there is no way to determine a winner.
Yes, I do.
You both lose.
I am sorry. And that concludes this day. Good night.
Thank you for coming out.
I also apologize for this.
You should.
Is anyone, I don't know if this is a Canadian thing, anyone know a TV show that was called Just Like Mom? It was like a children's game show. It basically had kids and their moms, and it was like kind of like
God, that sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah, basically they had like quiz questions. But the worst part is at the end there'd be like a bake-off, and they'd have a recipe, and they'd have like shitloads of ingredients, and the kids would just be throwing in like, it might be like chocolate chip muffins, but they'd be throwing in like relish and ketchup and shit. And then the moms had to like, they had like a selection of like 6 cupcakes, and they had to figure out which one their kid made. And you could tell just by their facial expressions, they didn't want to eat any of this shit. That was the best part of the show. Okay. The next game we're going to do is called Half-Life. This is not fursuit friendly. I guess we'll start with, this is very sort of physical. It is timed. We'll start with just 3 people. 1, 2, and 1 more person. 3, come on up. Okay, so you guys are just going to do a short scene. We're going to get a circumstance from the audience, and you will just work under that circumstance. But it is going to be 1 minute long. So, what is it going to be? It could be like nuclear explosion at the grocery store or something. Just yes.
The sky is falling.
A little bit too abstract. Yeah.
Come on, chicken little. African wild bees.
Come on, open it.
I'm gonna modify that. You 3 are on African safari. So do whatever you like with that idea, and you will have 1 minute, and I will give you a 10-second warning.
Okay.
So African safari starting now.
Hello, I'm Nigel Thornberry. That was a horrible accent.
Dr. Thornberry?
Yes.
Is that a lion?
No, that is your mom.
Oh, I didn't recognize her with the... But she's got a mane. Where did she get that?
Makeup. Suddenly!
Rhino!
Oh, don't worry. They're very calm. They're probably not dangerous. Look, you can walk. Yeah, you can walk up and lick it.
Okay, right ahead. And
hold on.
Stay over here.
Well, you don't trust me.
No, I don't trust you at all.
I don't trust the rhino.
I don't trust that buzzing noise.
10 seconds.
Oh God, is that
You didn't
good?
like it? No. No.
Jim Carrey, save me, please.
Back in your... No, go away. Back, starting positions. Okay, now, do the same thing, but in 30 seconds. That's the name of the game, Half-Life.
Oh God, here we go.
Ready? No? Good. Go!
Is that a lion over there?
No, that's just makeup.
That's a mom in makeup.
Is that a rhinoceros?
It's definitely a rhinoceros. It's a friendly rhinoceros.
10 seconds.
I'm behind you.
Wait, no.
Jim Carrey,
Done. Time. Starting positions. We're going to do 15 seconds. And go. Five seconds. Time. One last time. 7.5 seconds. Ready and go. Time. Excellent. So now you know what you're in for. So, who would like to willingly do this at this point? 1, 2, 4, 3.
Why not?
Let's get one more person to make this even more chaotic.
Oh, God.
4, come on up.
Yes. Oh, boy.
Okay, so what's... Oh, what a wonderful waffle. What's our situation going to be?
Traffic stop.
Shipwrecked.
Give me the waffle. Traffic stop, give me the waffle.
Whoa. Traffic stop?
I don't know, someone said traffic
Waffle
stop.
House.
Cop stop. Like, pulled over. Arrested.
Oh, okay. That works.
That works.
Pulled over for donuts.
Bus driver.
Okay. This is a police pullover situation.
Yes.
Okay. All right, and we'll just run with that. Okay. I'll say I'll say go, and then I'll also give you a 10 seconds. Ready? Go.
I'm in your card. Oh, it's European.
Hey, should we stop these guys?
I think so.
Yeah.
Woo! What's wrong, officer?
Well, it seems like you have some donuts.
He has drugs in the trunk.
Step out of the vehicle right now.
Do you want me like this, sir?
Yes, that's a perfect position.
You too.
What did I do?
You were the one who can rat him out. Snitches end up in ditches.
Oh my
We're gonna put you.
All right.
Wonderful.
I need you to take these hands
Right.
and put them right.
I want my steering wheel.
Sorry, what are we doing with these guys?
Let's throw them back.
In the river?
Yes.
All
I don't
right.
like this anymore. I'm sorry.
We're not in Pittsburgh. What are you doing?
Well, you know how to swim?
Unfortunately.
Well, go.
Time. Standing positions. All right.
Oh my God. I know
30 seconds and go.
Hey, should we stop him?
Of course.
Woo! What's wrong, officer? Drugs!
Step over there.
You too.
Oh my God. Yes. I need your hands
Ditches.
right there. Need your waffle too.
All right. Come on, we do this. What do we should do with them?
Can you swim?
Unfortunately.
All right. We'll go.
Still at 5 seconds.
Wait, this ain't Pittsburgh.
All right. Starting positions. 15 seconds and go.
Hey, should we stop him?
What's wrong, officer?
Drugs. Go. I need your hands.
Okay.
Waffle two.
This ain't Pittsburgh.
5 seconds.
Throw me in the
You
lake.
wanna swim?
Can you swim?
Unfortunately.
Go.
Time. One last time. Starting positions. 7.5 seconds. Go.
Stop.
What's wrong, officer?
Hey.
Yeah, okay.
Go there. Waffle.
This ain't Pittsburgh.
Can you swim?
Unfortunately.
Woo.
That was beautiful. Okay, we'll do that one more time. Now we have 4 people. No one wants to come up now. We can switch to a different game. Let's see. 1. We have 1. Come on. We can go back to 3. It's a little easier. 2.
I can't do this by myself.
One more person.
Are you sure you can?
Yes, you It's hard.
What are we doing? Same thing?
Yes.
I need a breather.
Breathe. It's one more. 3. Come on. All right. Excellent.
Yay, way to save me.
This is not going to end well. No, it never
Don't
does.
kill yourself coming to my panel. You can use your next year.
This is very oppositional. Don't tell me not to do something.
Okay, what scene aren't they doing?
Space Force Boot Camp.
Sorry?
Space Force Boot Camp.
Space Force Boot Camp. Okay, so Space Force like space science fiction police. It doesn't have to be Trump's thing, but boot camp is like military training for new soldiers.
I've actually gone through boot camp, so this works.
So basically, when you're brand new to the military and they're trying to like make you learn.
Usually
how to become
consists
a
of a
soldier.
lot of like obstacle courses, pull-ups, sit-ups, push-ups, and not quite that.
And a lot of shouting.
A lot.
Okay.
Usually being called worthless.
Space Force Boot Camp. 1 minute. Go.
Alright guys, we got a hole in the ship, we gotta patch it up real quick. Use that training.
Oh, right.
Alright, let's patch it up now. Go to the pull-up bar. Do some pull-ups.
Oh, right. Fuck you.
Alright, now go do some sit-ups.
Don't kill my...
Hey, where's my... Alright, Maggots, get up. Alright, that hole's back again. Patch it up.
Why aren't you helping?
Because I'm the leader here.
Here's lead by example.
Not this one.
You're a bad leader.
That's what they all say. Why do you think I got fired from my last job?
I quit.
10 seconds.
Hey, get back here!
Oh, mutiny.
Because we need you.
I can see why.
The space hamsters are invading!
Time! Okay, starting position.
Oh god. I cannot remember.
You don't have to take off your shirt each
I
thing.
think I'm over here.
You don't have that
Oh,
many
God.
layers. Okay. Alright. Here we go, 30-second version starting now.
Guys, get the hole in the ship right now!
Alright.
Alright, now go do some pull-ups!
Fuck you.
Hey, don't do the combat feet! Alright, now go do some sit-ups! Hey, don't you take my hat! Thank you. Alright, get back up, go past the hole again, it's back!
You're a terrible leader.
That's what they all say, that's why I got fired from my last job.
10 seconds.
I fucking quit.
Get back here, we need you! Space hamsters!
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
You guys finished the second one. Okay, I'm only going to do this one more because 7.5 would be cruel. We will do 15 seconds. So, 15-second version, go.
Fix the hole!
Alright.
Now do some pull-ups!
Fuck you.
Hey! Now go do some sit-ups!
Alright.
Hey, don't take my hat! Get the hole again!
5 seconds.
You're a terrible leader.
That's what they all say, it's like I fired space hamsters!
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
Thank you for not dying. Okay. Since that was very active, let's go something to a little bit more subdued. Yeah, definitely more subdued. Let's see. This is a two-person game. One person has it extremely easy, and one person has it extremely hard.
Hard.
So okay, hard. So come on up, and easy. Come on up.
So sad my camera was not putting that.
This is a game called Actor's Nightmare. This is a book, 225 plays by the New York Neo-Futurists.
Oh,
There are a lot of very short plays. If you see something in italics that's like stage directions, just ignore that. So your job is you are just going to read random lines from this book. They don't have to be in order. You can flip around at random. Don't overthink it. It doesn't matter. If you see a whole paragraph, you're not reading a whole fucking paragraph. Just take a little bit of it, see what comes up. And your job, the difficult job, is to work with whatever the fuck comes out of his mouth. And you can't do things like, what are you saying? Or, are you insane? Or let's get back to the topic. No, whatever he says, this is a justification game. You have to work it into some kind of reality. So we're not even going to start with a setting thing. So whatever the first thing comes out of your mouth, you have to sort of acknowledge that, and that will become the start of your bizarre reality.
Okay, so quick question. Do you want to do the book or should I do the book? Okay.
Well, you said you wanted the easy version.
Okay.
So.
Chapter 7. And that's okay. Okay. That's dangerous.
No, keep the book going, because you're going to be flipping around. So.
Okay. My God, Kanye!
Wow, that's...
Here's an angel!
And you can speak, don't worry.
Okay. I don't know what's wrong with you, but I love you. 0. I see nothing.
My hands, don't worry.
Yeah.
Did he?
AA leather gay guy. I'm both terrified and fascinated. It won't fit, Captain. You fucking know it! Oh, of course, right. It's impossible to have you. Right.
Closing line.
I bet you have a really big penis.
Thank you both ever so much.
Oh my god.
Also, please don't just destroy the furniture. That chair, by the way, is also grating against a cable that I don't want people to trip over, so please stay away from that chair at the end. Okay, so we need 2 people. One of you, do you have the ability to read and flip pages? Okay, so you can do that. Okay, so you'll have the easy, and you want the difficult job. Okay, you can talk during the scene, but since I don't know how, like, say something.
Hello.
Perfect. All right.
Hi. Hi.
Okay, so start anywhere you like, and we'll see where the heck this goes.
If they say you can't see them, they can't see you.
So if I close my eyes, I'll be free from fursuiters forever? Are they gone yet?
No. The lies, Rob. Tell us all the nasty, shitty lies, you.
Okay, well, when I was 5, my armpit smelled really bad, but everyone thought it was the dog.
What's shaking, Brother Whitney?
You know my brother's been dead for years.
Hit me!
I didn't take pleasure in that.
I did. Transform!
Neat. Neat. Neat.
I'm searching for the right word. You understand?
Avocado.
And find a way to close it.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan just gone wild. Show of hands, please. How many people find this?
That was beautiful. Okay, we'll do this again. Do you want the easy or the hard one?
Give me hard.
All right, who wants the easy part?
You took
Come on
my
out.
words.
Here are words. Destroy him with them.
The gift of words.
There was no coffee in the house. This is a lie. There was coffee in the house. There was a lot of coffee in the house.
Ah, yes! Where is the espresso?
I'm going to be volunteering with senior citizens at the Jewish Community Center in Washington Heights.
Have you heard about my girlfriend, Maureen? I hear she likes to do tangos a lot.
Jason Robert Brown, Marcy Helsler, and Xena Goldrich, Ray Lessie, and Rogers and Hammerstein.
All acquaintances that are now dead.
Fuck no. This is Kenny Loggins.
Fuck yeah, this is Kenny
Danger zone.
I don't see your point.
Do you want me to show it?
Yes. I felt like a pile of poo before coming to see Too Much Light, and now that I've seen some totally disposable plays, I feel like $1 million.
That's Broadway for you.
Closing line.
The Council for Food wants people to start eating food at a young age.
And yet, they are so obese.
Okay, we'll do this one last time. Who wants to? Do you want to? Okay, come on up. Which one of you wants the easy part? Okay. All right.
Get your ass over.
Read dramatically away.
My name is Chris. Your name is Melinda.
Well, crap, I didn't think the surgery went that well.
I'm drawn to you, plastic chicken.
For the final time, I'm a dog. Do I look like a chicken to you?
I redirect my focus.
I'm not a mirror.
A long pause. The storm has passed.
It's one pause.
We dig in. We spit. We growl. We dance the little dance of life.
But the dance comes Sunday.
You are who you are. Your name is your name. Your age is your age.
But I changed my name. I had surgery, and apparently I'm a chicken.
I would have let you see me stark, raving, hysterically naked on my futon.
We did that Tuesday.
I was disappointed.
So was
I love this book.
Where can I get one?
I want to do this like during tomorrow's panel. It's just there is mature content, and I'm kind of nervous about using it. I may anyway. I'll just have to ask people to skip anything objectionable. All right.
Where can I buy it?
I found it online after some very interesting web searches, which I don't recommend.
Amazon.
All right, we're going to go to something a lot easier. We're going to do World's Worst. So basically, can we just have a whole crowd of people in here? Come on up. We'll move these back a little bit. Yeah, why not?
Indeed.
I deserve to be up here after that joke.
World's Worst is basically what's called a gag game. So basically we'll get World's Worst something, and then whoever wants to step up, just make a quick joke, step back, and then someone else takes a turn, and we'll do that till we get bored of it, and then I'll just switch it to a new World's Worst. So I do have one to start with. World's worst thing to hear your partner say after sex.
Hey, I know you thought it was good, but it wasn't.
So, you ready to go again?
Oh, wow, that took forever. Where's my watch?
So when are you going to start? Oh, hey, Ma.
Are we done yet? I have a session with my therapist, and I really need it.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, that was so good. Wait, you have a dick?
Why is there a rash suddenly?
Okay. Hi. So, thanks for tuning into the live stream. I hope you like Tyler. So, like, comment, subscribe, leave your comments, and we'll see who I bring in next week. Okay. Oh, go ahead.
Honey, I'm so sorry I didn't tell you sooner about the doctor's appointment. Turns out I might have something.
Oh. Low battery, please charge now.
Okay, new one. World's Worst what?
Transformation potion.
Pickup line.
Actually, I'll take World's Worst Transformation, because potion's a bit too specific. So, World's Worst Transformation.
Hybrids.
Good. Damn it, I didn't change.
They turned me into a newt.
A bunny? I meant to be a dog!
I have the tail of an orca, the wings of a dragon, the serpentine tail, and 2 heads? What the hell is going on here?
You're a 12-year-old.
Damn. This potion was supposed to turn me into my greatest lover, but now I only have 2 right hands.
Let's see what I can do on Twitter. I have the best words. Oh,
Oh, shit. Fuck, I'm con chair!
Oh no,
fucking uncle. Oh, this is just alcohol.
That's transformation over. Okay, world's worst.
Travel plans.
World's worst travel plans.
Okay, so we're going to go around the corner, past the bus, and we're going to take it straight to the grocery store, right? That's a great honeymoon location.
Hey, what do you mean you're at the bus stop? I'm trying to find you the bus stop. I'm at the bus stop. Wait, you're in the wrong state?
Why are there only 3 tires on this vehicle?
Welcome to fabulous my mom's basement.
Well, okay, now don't worry, honey. All we have to do is make sure that we can get a set of wheels to get where we need to go. So if you just stand out on the road, someone will hit you, and then we can just hitch a ride down.
Honey, I understand we're on a budget. Do we really need a layover in Guantanamo Bay?
Yeah, someone will come by soon.
So we're going to take a right here at the Grand Canyon, potentially drive off, and we'll be in our destination.
Okay, we have to go 300 miles for the Bulbasaur, 600 for Pikachu.
But honey, why do you want to take a trip to Arizona? I'm already in hell with you.
Ouch. Oh God, I agree.
You can't even top it.
Okay, honey, is our car equipped to go over the ocean? Because Google Maps says we should go that way to get to England.
Hi. Oh, thank God you speak English. Look, I'm totally lost. I'm at some place. The sign says Chernobyl.
Honey, I know we're a little low on funds, so I decided to take it instead of Fiji to Bemidji.
Jeez, it's really taking forever on this turnpike. Oh, we're in Jersey.
God, I can't wait to meet this Kim Jong person.
And if you look to your right, the 5 feet of wall that actually got built.
World's worst.
College professor.
World's worst college professor.
All right, students, we're going to learn this subject together.
Can I see that for a second?
You may.
Hi, my name's Alkali. How are y'all doing?
All for you. All for you.
Well, I don't know the answer. You figure it out.
Okay, so if you look here on the board, we have a total of...
All right, and I will have you turn to page 23 right after these messages.
I don't know. How do you think you can improve your grade?
It's worst professor.
I don't know either, students. I'm only like 16 and you guys are like 18. I don't know.
We'll just take a sick day.
1, 2, 7, 69.
Oh.
Hi, so I'm here to teach you guys English. You're really lucky to have me because some people are assholes.
I'm the best professor ever, just the best. Don't listen to anyone else. Trust me, I'm the best.
That's an excellent question. Hey Siri, can you answer that question?
Welcome to Winglish, Pioneer Orfessor, Pontanic, this is Surfically Pimple.
One last one. World's worst.
Party clown.
World's worst party clown. Oh, jeez.
I got my degree in clown school. I dropped out of high school for this.
What? You wanted an animal? Snake, yeah.
How long did you want this thing? I mean, we're already up to 2 miles.
Here's a bottle of seltzer. Spray it on your cells.
Oh.
Hey, kids, you know what's really funny?
Hey kids, Drop out of high school, you end up like me, and you'll get divorced to that one lady. Damn it, Sheila.
Everything floats in here. Flesh.
All right. Thanks, guys. Okay, we're going to switch to another game. This one is rather challenging. It's a two-person game. It's largely verbal. We did this last year. It requires 2 people. I have 2 volunteers. 1, 2. Okay, coming up. No, I'm going to do it with him right afterwards.
Okay.
But we are going to demonstrate how it works first. So, this is a game called 5 Words. If anyone's been to Camp Farrell, you've seen how this works. So, you 2 are going to do a scene together. But you're going to have a very limited vocabulary. You're going to start with a 1-word vocabulary. It's the only thing you can say. So you have to put a lot of motion and emphasis into it. And then after a little pause, I will give you a second word, and you will have a 2-word vocabulary. And we will add words until you have 5 words to work with. So this is a very abstract scene. The thing is, you don't know what words you're getting. So I must ask you to leave the room momentarily whilst we gather words from the audience.
Oh, I remember.
Is someone at the back willing to call them in? Sure, okay, so just stay there and we will come fetch them in just a bit. So.
Don't forget to be as evil as possible.
Okay. So can we start with a noun?
Hepatitis.
Bacon.
Hepatitis. No, I heard hepatitis. That's a lovely word though. I can't spell this. All right. Can we have a verb?
Farting.
Yeah.
Farting.
God damn it, guys.
Can we have an adjective?
Flossinor-semi-heliconification.
No.
You are 1 syllable too far. 1 syllable.
Why do you want us to be impressed? Anyway.
Flacking.
What?
Flacking.
No. Sorry?
Awkwardly.
I'll say awkward. Okay, can we have another noun?
Poet.
Sorry,
It's a verb.
Game.
If you're doing diddling right,
Kale.
it's a verb. Fucker.
You guys are cruel. And finally, one more verb.
Okay. Fisting.
No. Okay. You know what? I heard someone.
Fracking, like into the ground for minerals.
I heard someone say okay, and I'm going to take that.
I don't know what you're into, but that's barely a verb.
Oh, okay, can you please fetch our 2 lovely actors?
I almost feel sorry for them. Almost.
I know, I need to. I should have gone.
So again, I'd like to thank you all for coming to Whose Schadenfreude Is It Anyway? Okay, so your first word, hepatitis.
Hepatitis. Hepatitis.
Hepatitis.
Hepatitis.
Oh, hepatitis. Hepatitis.
Farting. Farting.
Farting.
Farting.
Hepatitis farting.
Hepatitis farting.
Farting hepatitis?
Hepatitis.
Third word, awkward.
Awkward farting hepatitis.
Awkward.
Hepatitis? Hepatitis?
Farting.
Awkward.
Hepatitis.
Kale.
Kale?
Hepatitis, kale farting, awkward.
Kale farting awkward.
Hepatitis. Kale?
Kale?
Hepatitis.
Hepatitis.
Awkward.
And the last word, okay.
Okay. Farting? Hepatitis. Okay.
Scene. All right. Especially since you have no fucking idea where you're getting into. I was doing this with another fellow at Vancouver last year, and he'd never run the game before, and so he gathered the rules, but he was laughing so hard, he apologized and he said sorry, and then the people on stage thought sorry was the next word. And then he couldn't say anything else because that would become the next word. Okay, Alkali.
What?
You and I are going to do this game together.
I don't think that's a great idea.
Everyone, Alkali, this one, he's been doing Whose Line Is It Anyway? I almost never get to do it with him, and damn it, we're going to do it together. So unfortunately, we have to leave the room, and I have to trust you guys to gather 5 words for us to do.
What kind of work?
Oh, we're doing the fucking 5 fuckers?
Want me to write them down?
Okay. I'm drunk enough that I think you're younger than me. We should not do this. Let's go.
Okay. I would like noun, verb, adjective, noun, verb, but you don't have to. Okay. So
You really
do whatever the hell you want. It's him
really
and me. We're going to make it stupid.
I love that.
We really don't.
All right, first word, guys.
Convention.
Convention. I like convention.
Okay, convention.
Catastrophe. Vomit.
Vomit.
Smegma.
Smegma.
Smegma?
Smegma.
We need a verb.
Dewey Decimal. Dewey Decimal?
Dewey Decimal.
We need a verb for like.
Fucking!
Covers it all.
That's like one of his 5 words to begin with, though.
Okay, so we have so far convention, possibly vomit. I don't know if that was a final. Fuck for sure is going to be the 3rd one.
How about vomiting, so it's a verb?
Oh, change vomit to vomiting.
Yeah.
Smegma for the last one.
So convention, moist, fuck.
Magma.
Team Smegma. What was that?
Smegma.
Magma?
Smegma.
Okay.
Yeah.
And final word.
Cheese.
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 No.
Only 5 words.
Oh, yeah.
So we've got convention, moist, fuck, smegma, and cheese. Okay, bring them in.
They're trolling.
The fact that you're applauding worries me. I would like to mention that I have now decided to not use the letter E during this performance, so if you picked an E word, go fuck yourself. So I get to make my... Okay, so that doesn't work?
We
Great.
did not. We did not use an E word.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, kind of bad. A little bit.
Okay.
It's okay.
Your first word is convention.
Convent? Confetti?
Your second word, moist.
Moist convention?
Convent convention.
Convent convention. What?
Moist.
Moist.
Moist convention.
Your moist! Moist. Convention.
Your 3rd word, fuck.
Fuck! Convention!
Fuck convention. Moist.
Fuck moist! Convention!
Fuck.
Fuck moist.
Fuck moist convention.
Fuck moist convention! Fuck moist convention!
Your 4th word, smegma.
Oh, the smegma. I'm really bad at this.
Smegma.
Smegma. Moist convention.
Moist convention.
Moist convention. Smegma. Smegma. Moist convention. Smegma. Other word that I have forgotten. Fuck Smegma. Moist convention.
Your final word. Cheese.
Smegma cheese?
Oh no! Oh.
Smegma cheese.
Fuck!
Thank you. You fucking asshole.
You really
Not
got...
playing anymore.
Hold on. Who the hell said smegma? You are a disgusting genius.
But well educated.
Just remember, you're the ones that trusted us.
That was
did
an
not
absolute
deserve that
pleasure, my
trust.
friend. Thank you so much for inviting me.
We want to do the other difficult one we did last year.
Yes!
I don't remember 1 minute ago. Help me out here.
Okay.
Oh, it's on YouTube!
Oh, shit.
We'll get other people to do it
That
first.
sounds great.
Okay, again, this one is really hard. It's a two-person one. One, I don't even know if you guys remember what you're getting into. Two. Okay, come on up, because I have to explain it. This is, again, send you guys out of the room situation. This is a game called Colliding Realities.
Oh,
Yes, yes,
okay.
yes,
Okay.
So how this works, we're going to get you to leave the room, and we're going to come up with two realities. And when you come back in, we will whisper one reality to each of you. So one of you may be in a sauna, the other one could be on a train. And you're doing a scene together, and you aren't allowed to directly refer to where you are. So if you're on a beach, you can't say, "Here we are on a beach." You can say, "Wow, look at all this sand." Now, again, this is a justification game. Whatever the hell comes out of the other person's mouth, you can't say, "Are you crazy? Are you hallucinating?" No. Whatever the hell comes out of the other person's mouth, you have to work into your reality somehow.
Oh my fucking God.
And this is a very tricky game. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it works beautifully. We just never know. That is the nature of improv. So please exit the room briefly, and we will come up with two realities. And we can do this.
Oh, look at them. They're so innocent as they leave. All right, let's fuck them.
I will say there are a couple things we can do. We can choose two realities that are similar, like a burning building or stock market, very high energy, people running around. We can do locations that are very awkward together, like brothel and monastery. Or we can do two locations that have nothing the fuck to do with each other. Last year you gave us Chernobyl and Candyland.
I remember that.
Okay, so we'll take location number one.
Orphanage.
Orphanage.
Red light district.
S&M.
No! That's how cons get shut down.
He said different. Rough bedroom.
No. Too close to home.
Very classic.
Laundromat. Yes.
A little bit
Hold on. No. But it is
Oh.
open. If we don't find a good one in 10 seconds,
okay.
That's an open atmosphere.
Slaughterhouse.
Slaughterhouse?
Slaughterhouse is not bad.
What
What do you
about the
got?
land of Tir Nanog?
Say again?
The land of Tir Nanog.
I love the land of Tir Nanog. They might not know the land of Tir Nanog. You never give them something they might not know. Slaughterhouse actually sounds really fun.
Okay.
Slaughterhouse sounds really fun to me.
Is that two then?
Also,
okay, yeah.
Is this booze? Can I drink it?
Let's find out!
That
like
is
some
water,
rum.
I'm sorry, that's watered down Crystal Light.
Oh.
Crystal mud?
No, help yourself though. I mean, okay, yeah, can we bring them in?
Hey, how do you spell your name?
Yo,
How do you spell your name?
Dronon, D-R-O-N-O-N. Somebody, Dronon, don't care of the pronunciation.
Hey, Alkali, would you prefer rum?
Always.
Okay.
But for right now, I would like to enjoy this.
So your location.
I love rum.
Sorry, I don't know what you gave him, so you have to give him both.
No, that's not how this game works.
Yes.
I've done that once or twice where I just lied. The audience was very confused.
Good luck.
I wish we could find parents for all these children.
Parents, we need to figure out how to clean up all the blood.
What did you do? This is the opposite of your job.
What? My God, I need to hang him up on hooks.
Oh my God.
Honestly, they should have come here in the first place.
They didn't all have a choice.
Okay, whose fault is that?
I hope it wasn't theirs.
Not mine.
It is now.
Well then, I guess I have a lawsuit on my hands.
We all have a lawsuit on our hands. I'm calling my lawyer.
I'm calling the cops. These kids shouldn't be here.
No, don't call the cops. They can't know.
They can't know.
Hey, I run a very functioning facility. I get this stuff done.
We are shutting everything down.
Hey, I have a quota to meet. I need to get this meat packed.
Pause!
I love it.
What is the other person's quirk?
An orphanage.
Slaughterhouse.
Go fuck yourselves. That was fucking amazing. I'm adopted and you're a monster. That was fucking awesome.
When I first started teaching this game to the Toronto Furry, they'd give me fucking difficult ones, and they'd give the other person like easy ones. So one time they gave the other person ice cream shop, and they gave me the fucking center of the earth.
That's a good contract.
I started like, shit, it's hot in here. Got anything cool to drink?
Why, yes.
Well, yeah, I do. Okay, so Alkali and I are going to do this now.
We are?
Oh, yes.
You said nothing about this.
So,
where'd that rum go?
Are you like,
Anyone else want to take the place up there? You guys all comfortable?
You're welcome.
Go for it.
You can borrow this for
okay.
Going for it, man. It's a full bottle.
Don't take too long or we'll walk away and abandon you.
Yes, exactly.
Or stumble away. Okay, how to make this dark?
Yeah, we gotta make
Idea?
We got like one right thing with the funeral home.
Who likes funeral home?
Yes.
Okay.
Crematorium.
Oh no. School health office.
Party supplies.
Yes.
Who likes school health office? School health office.
School.
No.
Hold on, we're saying.
Raise your hand.
Hold on, the first one was like a funeral home.
The first one's funeral home.
Why don't we give Alkali first square because he's the con chairman of
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yes. Everyone okay with that?
Yes.
Okay. Wait, so Alkali gets first square. The other guy gets funeral home.
Yes.
Okay. Bring him in.
Alkali might be more rum.
So good news, guess what I forgot? What the fuck game are we playing?
So
Writing reality.
So we were told that we're screwed, but we fucked in the last scene, so, you know.
Wait, what happened?
Okay,
I'm into this reality.
we have the word fuck.
Plus panel?
Wait, it is?
I don't know.
This is 18 plus?
Yes.
Cunt! I can say it now. Yes. Wait, stop. Repeat.
You better not have given him anything from popular culture, because him and I both suck at that.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, understood. Now I got it. Wait, why? Oh, you sons of bitches!
I'll return the favor, sir.
I'm doing this harder than I've ever done it before.
This is why I gave you rum. You're gonna need
Wait,
it.
I thought I gave him rum.
Okay, we all ready? Begin scene.
Do you have any cyanide? Any cyanide at all?
Oh, sir. There are so many choices you can make. May I offer you some options?
Are you from the damn dealer's den? I don't have enough time. I am the director of the dealer's den. Talk to him.
Would you like him garroted?
I don't know what that is, but I've known him for about 15 years, and he'd love that. Have at it! Oh, wait. Hold on. Did you have a problem? Is there something wrong? Is there...
Well,
what?
Disposal has always been a bit of an issue.
You have no idea, my friend! They break one TV and I've got 4 bodies. But they slept 5 to the room. Witnesses! Witnesses!
My friend, I've got you covered. I've got containers and 2 men with a truck who ask no questions.
That sounds like my logistics team. I guess I'll tell you what. I don't know what Artemis actually is, but there is no spaceship in that room.
If it's not too sensitive a subject, are you interested in services?
Is it Sunday night? Because then I'm allowed to par capital T. The one guy who laughed, you're a disgusting fuck.
I can always recommend an Irishman. We can have a wake.
Sir, we've already got a Scotsman. He plays the piano and he could die any minute because he was drinking with me and I haven't seen him for like an hour.
Have you got his measurements?
Oh, no.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I signed a waiver to not tell you those.
Where are you guys?
This gentleman is I'm assuming the corpse gatherer in medieval times, or the plague gatherer. Mortician? Medieval mortician?
What do you guys think?
Yeah.
You got it?
Well, was it a plague collector? Medieval funeral home, or just being awesome? Okay, so you were just being awesome. Gotcha.
Where is Alkali?
I assume at a furry convention?
Which one?
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, the director.
The only one he cares about.
That is incorrect.
No.
He couldn't possibly know. Here's the thing, guys. I've been hiding it from him because he's going to come and take over my Who's Line panel because he's awesome. Dude, you're a fucking rock.
But it will free him up for evil!
No! First Squared. I was at First Squared.
Oh, no, there's no way I would have guessed that.
There's no way.
You were close enough. We give it to you.
Thank you. There we go.
Thank you. All right. Okay, we're going to do something a little easier. It's funny, there's so many improv games that are known by like multiple lines. So like you can be talking to someone else and they say one line and it's like, what's that game? And they describe it, it's like, oh, I know that by a completely different name. So Alkali knows this as Whose Line, and I know it as Lines from a Hat.
I love that game.
So basically, I went to that wonderful. You had fucking printed cards with like horrid D&D lines last year. I, on the hand, a friend taught me.
Hold on, wait, you have those?
No.
Oh, I was looking for them.
No. A friend of mine helped me out with technology. I learned how to make Google Forms, and I went on to a couple of online places, and I say, hey, give me lines, which I gathered and modified. So here's basically we have 2 people in the scene. You each get 2 pieces of paper. You just pull them out of your pocket at some random point and just read what the heck is on the paper and work with it. And it goes very bizarre places. Just one little housekeeping thing when you're done with them, if you could just put them on the table here so we can clean them up pretty easily afterwards. So, I need 2 people. So, who hasn't been up yet? Or hasn't been up for a while? 1.
Yes.
2, come on up.
I know, it was great. I was already drunk just a little bit.
Okay.
No, I didn't. It's
So, pick 2 lines. Don't look at them.
I'll get it back, trust me.
You got 2 each or just 1? Or just 1? Okay, excellent. All right. There you go. All right. Under what circumstance are these two people meeting each other?
The first encounter.
At a bus stop.
Like,
Plane
like
crash.
aliens?
The first encounter.
Okay, so it's first contact with aliens.
Correct.
Gosh.
Oh no.
Every once in a while, I get to make the suggestions, fuckers.
I didn't suggest any of those that last time.
Wait, illegal or from outer space?
That's the beautiful thing about improv. This is about to get weird.
Show how this YouTube bros ears.
So are we allowed to say other things? That
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You just insert that in at some random point.
Hi, I'm Keith. I'm pretty much like you, except I'm from another plan. I got a tail. I'm sorry, but I don't... What? Do you speak English? It's the universal language.
Yo no entiendo. ¿Usted me dijo hablas en español?
Yeah, let me just check that. If you kick it now, you'll never know what he wanted to do with the watermelon.
Watermelon. Posiblemente.
No.
¿Por qué un watermelon?
So you know how to greet someone at least.
I want to make people happy.
And now you're pretending. You're pretending that whole time. I'm so insulted.
I think only one language, thank you very much.
Oh, I'm sorry. I assumed differently.
And what did you assume?
Is this some custom I'm not familiar with?
Oh! Maybe it is, maybe it's not.
But the important question is, how big is it exactly?
Oh. The wall's actually quite small, actually. The wall's actually quite small. If you just can step over it pretty easily.
Well, it's very inviting. It was easy enough to come into this place, I'll tell you that.
How'd you forget it was there?
I sort of crashed through it.
With what?
My tail. They're very useful, you primitive monkeys.
Monkeys?
Use one.
I am an advanced species, thank you very much.
Oh, yes, you are.
Use your last line.
We already both did.
Oh, did you? Oh, I
Yeah.
missed it. I'm sorry. Okay, finish it off then.
Well,
I have a boyfriend, thank you very much.
No, so I'm not going to infringe on that.
It was actually from another country.
Well, I'm sorry that you don't really want me here. I'll just go back where I came from.
I don't think Trevor really wants anyone here.
It's easy enough for aliens to get in anyway.
Oh, thank you. Excellent. Actually, her linguistic prowess reminds me, I think you were at Ethicon 2012. I forget when my last Ethicon was, years ago. We had a game of props, and I had these big cardboard cutouts. And one of them was kind of like a hook. And someone came on stage, and he slapped it on his shirt, but upside down. And then he started sneering in Spanish, which I don't understand. So it was like, how's the back, man? I was like, it's the Spanish Riddler with the upside down question mark. Oh my god. Okay, we're going to do this again. So two people. One, you two can go. All right, yeah.
Doesn't matter, I want to go again. I've had it about
The nice thing is two people know each other, they can insult the fuck out of each other and still be friends.
That's the point.
All right.
I have no idea. They have another panel.
Choose your poison.
There's some. They got to set up a
Whoops, I can't see. I don't have my glasses on, so we're golden on that front. I can read though. We're good.
Okay. How do these two people know each other?
They met on Telegram.
Or what about on Tinder?
Grindr.
You're on a blind grinder date.
Those aren't dates, buddy.
I'm really good.
You're on a blind grinder hookup.
This got worse.
Or better.
Well, it's nice to meet you. My last date out, I was terrible.
This got better.
Why was it so bad?
you ever had a drunk guy in bed, you can't get it up.
Oof. It's always been a problem.
No, that's the thing. It wasn't rough at all.
I think I can live around that roughness.
The only thing he kept muttering over and over during sex was, I must have eaten that lollipop incorrectly. I mean, it was just an interesting night. He's a wonderful man, but it was just an interesting night.
You weren't fooling anyone with that hairpiece. I mean, you got like some empty spots here, and it's okay though. It's okay. You can just do it in the dark.
I mean, I prefer with the lights off. You look better if I close one eye, tilt my head, close the other eye. You look beautiful. 10 out of 10.
Is it because I shaved the beard?
It's not that you shaved the beard. It's just that you have a face.
At least I have a fucking personality, you bastard.
It matches your ass.
So it's good.
I wouldn't say good. I would say, oh, you must be the new president.
I don't know if I can be equated to that because I have the best words. The best words. The best words.
You know, the only thing Grindr should do is build a wall between us.
I want to bet you over that wall.
Now it's starting to sound like last night.
Chocolate makes me sweaty.
Wait. White chocolate? Because I can provide that, but I can't provide you dark.
I think I can deal with a little bit of white.
Well, then perfect.
Son of a bitch! I did not. No shots fired for me.
Where the fuck did you get this audience from?
The best
places,
the best.
For the lines, I'll just give a shout out to the places I posted. So thank you to Manitoba Furries. Thank you to the For What It's podcast Telegram group. Thank you to an online dragon community, and thank you, Vivisector. If anyone knows who those guys are. All right, we'll do this one more time. We have 1 and 2. Come on out.
Okay, hell yeah.
Oh, we might do another time. I don't know. One more time. I'm live. We're doing it again. No, not that one.
Are we gonna have Ty do the party quirks?
Yes, we're going to do that right after this one.
Okay, thank you.
Well, did you like it?
Oh, yes. What was that one?
Sailor Jerry's.
No shit.
That's good shit.
Well done.
Okay.
You think a pirate wouldn't know run?
So, can we have a crisis of some sort?
Plane crash.
No more socks.
Earthquake.
No more socks.
That's a really good one.
You're out of socks. It could be local, it could be global, just whatever.
How the hell are you going to keep
Alright, well, admittedly this is the first time I've done this and I've really got cold feet, so,
Jerry! What the hell? You're supposed to wear socks and sandals, not freaking sandals.
That's the problem. We don't have any. I mean, I went over to the rack and there was a sign on it, and all it said was, not today, motherfucker, but maybe next week.
Crisis?
It must be. I can't find them anywhere. My feet are freezing.
Well, what the hell? It's almost like my angel dragon is named Hitchin' Magic Wands.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Hitching Magic Wand is the only thing getting me through this.
God, that guy's amazing.
Oh, are there any stores I haven't thought of? Is anyone not having a sale?
I don't know. Herburgers, maybe? Like they say.
Oh, no. I was in Herburgers the other day. Problem is, when I went to go to checkout, and I gave them my card, they looked at me and they said, "Roll for initiative."
Is this a game?
Well, I'll tell you, this was not a 20. Friggin' Lightfoot halfling beat me to the last pair.
It's like my grandmother used to say,
all those years before she died. Wait, does this actually do what I think it does?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But no, it didn't do what she thought it did.
Oh, what the fuck? We'll do that when we're done. 1, 2.
Get up there.
Really wants to see this.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
2, yes.
Not take 5, that's the Dave Rubric Quartet. Excellent. Okay, for this situation, how do these two people know each other?
They found a hamster together.
They're raising a
Red light district.
You're running a pet store together. We'll do that.
Okay.
Hi, welcome to your first day of job at Happy Hamsters.
Get enough
So, these are where we keep our hamsters. Oh, I think one of them is missing. Can you go find it for me? Well, every hamster needs to be good enough lighter fluid.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, I can't really do that because that's more in the back.
Oh,
That's how we dispose of them.
Oh.
Some kids left their rattle cage. Kids.
Sometimes, when I get lonely, I like to stroke a ferret.
Oh, we don't have ferrets here. Last time we had someone here who bought a ferret, he returned it. It wasn't well.
I hear sometimes there's...
Yeah.
This one time, my mom told me that I never liked that dildo.
Wow, is your mom the one who returned the ferret?
Yeah, she named them Willy Winks.
Oh my god. I remember what you said when you returned it. Tell me your eternal cry of lust.
I think that sounds like Bazinga.
Probably. Your mother. Fantastic woman. I haven't talked to her in a while, though.
Yeah, it kind of went downhill when she started going with the snakes.
Yeah, she's like one of our main customers here, actually.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's actually why you have the job.
Oh, okay. I was wondering this one time. I was asking you a question. This is all very confusing. Can we focus on the potato?
The potato. Yeah, we don't talk about the potato anymore. The manager here, he's in the hospital because of it.
Oh, okay. Sometimes I sputter.
Yeah, you sputter? Sputter? Well, what I'd say that is that's a little bit extra is what makes it extraordinary.
So should we get to the root of the problem then?
Actually, I say we should call it a day and close the store.
Okay, burn more hamsters?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, with that, we are going to move on to party quirks. I don't run this very often, but Alkali does. Are you
Want party quirks?
Party
Yes! All right, drag the chairs back a little bit. We're going to need one party host, and we're going to need a few contestants. And I can only think of one party host. The guy who's probably never going to come to one of my conventions. The guy running this fucking thing.
Okay, so I have to
go
leave.
outside. Guys, your party host! I don't do pop culture. I don't do it either. But you're my first guest, second guest, and I need to one on this side of the room. I think I saw you come in late. Actually, no, that's fine, because I want 4. That's fine, both of you. All right, so we're going to need 4 quirks. Guys, here's how this one works. We don't want to go super specific. He can't guess super specific. One of them can be really weird. 3 of them need to be just down-to-earth quirks. So what do we got?
Superhero.
Sputter goes just a generic superhero. Okay, one of you gets to just be a generic superhero. Now I'm reminding all of our performers, you're going to be on stage for at the max, about 2 minutes. You're starting off subtle, and you slowly build your character. He goes through a round of the guesses, and then you build your character more. Don't give it away at the beginning. And also, performers, do not jump all over each other. You all need to present your characters, or you can't get it. It's a team game. If you guys are subtle and fun, and he actually guesses it, it's one of the greatest games out there. So you guys can figure it out. One of you gets to be a superhero. That is your quirk. What do you got?
Only talks and cat puns.
Only talks and cat puns. Make it a little less... can't beat him over the head like that, but I really like that.
Animal puns.
How about, can we do, instead of cat puns,
just generic
go
animal puns.
generic crazy cat lady.
There.
Crazy cat lady. One of you is, once again, subtle at the beginning, build up to it. One of you is crazy cat lady. I'm going to go over here, up in front. What do you got?
Playing a game of werewolf.
Playing a game of werewolf.
Is it werewolf?
Turning into a werewolf was literally just done like last week.
Absolutely.
And let me, if I can come up with
Who is
something.
the werewolf?
That's what I was thinking, but we just did a werewolf. Let me come back to that. I might have something for that.
Carnival game host.
Oh.
A carnival barker.
Yes.
Carnival barkers. Now, bear in mind, if you choose this one, you got to start subtle. Can you guys come up with a way to start subtle as a carnival barker?
You could probably do it. Maybe.
Yeah.
Do you guys want it? If one of you takes it, we're using it. All right, dude, that's a tough one. I like that one a lot. Good luck to you. And am I missing one? I need one more, right? I'm missing one, all the way in the back. Broken leg becomes incredibly physical right away. I usually try to stay away from the really physical ones. Oh, this is an R-rated panel, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, one of you is a leather dog. I'm sorry. Nope, a leather dog who thinks they are at their once-a-year meet. So you are in heat, fucker. All right, really quick, let's go through. Let's go through. What do we got over here? What are you?
I need action now and leather.
Action and leather, I love it. You?
I've got 83 cats in my house, and hopefully most of them are still alive.
Go ahead.
Welcome to this freak show.
Nice. Go ahead.
Random superhero.
Random super, that's exactly right. But you, my friend, when I came back into the room, you had taken charge of this room, hadn't you? So I'm adding a caveat to yours.
Okay.
Until he goes through the first rounds of guessing, you are stuck at PG. Could you go grab my friend from the hallway?
I love it. Beautiful.
Hey, there's only one way I can find somebody to take this over after I die, and it's one of these two right now, so fuck it. Oh, my friend. Thank you so much for throwing this corporate party for me. I really appreciate it. Just entertain the guests, take care of them. I have a helicopter and caviar and women or men, whichever makes you more jealous. Goodbye. We're on the party, friend.
Oh, thank God he's gone. Okay, let's see. Gimp suit, ballerina tattoo, My Little Pony cartoons. All right, we're ready to go.
I know. I can't do it. Hi there.
Hi. Thank you so much for coming. Welcome to Long and McQuaid.
How long is it?
As long as you want it to be.
What's this? Why do I smell mint?
I have a wonderful air riser in the corner.
Because I don't like it. I don't like it when things get dry.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Here, I have some leather gloves, and I have some Vaseline. Yes, hello.
Hi, welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
Welcome.
What is there to do here?
Oh, whatever pleases you. I want you to
What
feel...
will please you? Weird, fun, join.
We need to cover this up. We need to cover this all. Oh, this is not. No, there's too much fur here.
Well, we try and please everyone, if you know what I mean. So, you know, it's all right. We have some little epaulets we can put on your shoulder. We can do a little bit of role playing. I have a little bit of mist.
Wait, role playing? It's got
oh, bye! Everyone's coming in.
I'm here!
Oh, Amanda!
Perform to the audience.
I heard you were in need of attendees, so it was my call.
Oh, yes, thank you. I know the agency is very busy at this time of year, but I'm so glad you could come over.
I'm terrified of her.
She's just a member of the freak show.
Hello?
Yes, how many +1s may I bring?
Come on!
I've got 3 in my car.
Bring them all. That works for me.
Oh, I'll have to make a trip back.
Here, I'll hold this for you. Bring them all.
They may scratch. They may scratch. It just means they love
Here, have
you.
this one.
Are they going to reproduce a lot?
What's wrong with that?
There's only so much room in here, and I want you to be comfortable.
Don't you know that men can give birth just like women?
Pause! I just wanted to pause it after that. Start your guessing right here. What are the quirks that you have? You will get one more round.
I don't know. You're a rabbit breeder?
No, I'm going to say that's not close enough. You're on the right track, though.
Oh my god.
Next.
You're a mimic?
No on the mimic. Next.
You're a patron of the arts?
Man, that doesn't speak well for patrons of the arts. The final one.
You're really wet.
Oh my god. All right, here it goes. Performers, remember, play on. He's got more. Performers play together. You have 2 more minutes.
Oh no, I
This
think
is the second round of questioning.
may be stuck in a tree.
Oh!
I must rescue it!
Is it a cat? How many litter boxes are in your facilities?
Wait, we can ship them in batches of 6?
Sir, this is not a ride, sir.
This one's yours.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Are you sure this is not a ride?
All the days
Sir,
worth
please
it,
sit down.
sir.
Sit.
Okay. Am I good to go?
Yes, you are. Now go right to the Ferris wheel.
Where?
Up there, that one's
Take over the Ferris
falling!
wheel.
Can you get the cat?
Yes, go get the cat.
Can I fuck the cat?
I did say
Come on, go fuck the cat.
Tyler, we got about 30 seconds. Shout out your guesses if you got them.
I haven't had them just yet.
Shit.
That just means we repopulate the world. Fuck humans.
Ma'am,
Crazy cat lady.
Got it! What was the other one?
Wonder Woman?
Wonder Superhero. Generic superhero. Got it. Got 2. You have 30 seconds for the last 2. Go!
Are you ready to ride this carousel?
You're an evil circus ringmaster?
I like that.
That's it, yeah! Carnival worker. One left. 20 seconds.
Mom?
Have you had enough today?
10 seconds.
I can give you all that you need.
You're a bad dragon? No.
Pause. That's it. Go ahead. One last scene.
Zip boy.
Pause.
You're a bad dog.
4 out of 4.
Good word. What the fuck were you doing?
Another dog in heat.
Oh, wow. You did that really well.
Yeah, that's the last go already until your second round of questioning.
Shit. That's fucking
Dude,
brilliant.
first off, a round of applause for all of them. That is wonderful. And you son of a bitch, you kept it to PG on the first round. Great. Thank you. No, guys, give it from.
Party Quirks is a tricky game.
It's a very tricky game.
Because it requires a lot of shift and focus, and that's difficult with a lot of people on stage.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
That's
that's
a team building game. It's a really good team building game, but a fucking hard team building game.
I was actually wanting to be the host.
Would you like to be the host?
Be the host.
Be the host.
Be the host.
No, we're only doing this once, never again.
Do it.
Come on up, be the host.
Do it.
I don't mind. I want the challenge.
Excellent.
But
I want the challenge.
Going outside.
Now you're
I love it. Would you like more rum?
Wait, what challenge are we doing here?
Wait, he has to go out.
I have to go out, Alkali.
No,
Alkali!
Alkaline.
Right.
I'm the
bigger one
guessing.
opens up bigger.
Yes.
He's the host.
So I'm going
he has
on.
to lead.
I forgot how the game works.
Get up here!
Don't drop your back up here on the hole.
And I think the second or third year I did Who's Line Up for Immigration, I had a friend from Winnipeg, and I was doing a game where we had to send people out, and I was like,
All right, I'm leaving.
Yay!
I miss you.
And I was like, will you be the usher? And she was like, sure. And then she left with them. So when I called on her to bring them back in, she wasn't in the fucking room. And I was like, you have one job. All right.
Oh, yeah. Tequila I'm good with. That's just so much sugar, it'll fucking kill me. But that's being said.
That's the point.
All right, here we go.
Alkaline's
Hey.
a guest, right?
You're...
Oh, I'm going to be in this one.
Oh, you're in this.
Yeah.
All right. Dude, he took over for us when we left the room. That's impressive.
That's fair. Okay.
This is hard to do.
All right.
I'm getting yours, you're getting mine. All right, I'm getting his. We're getting locked in. The other people can pick. What's his? What do you got?
He is trying to sell bad dragon dildos.
You're so unassuming. Can we give him the PG-13?
Well drawn.
Yes.
You may not go above PG until the second half of questioning.
Make him drunk.
Okay. No, you don't want to add two. Two gets difficult because they start blending together into a third weirder thing. Okay. So you have to stay PG until he gets to guess once, then you can go as far as you want on the second round.
All right.
Okay, so what's your trait?
I'm selling bad dragon dildos.
But you are?
G at first.
Perfect. All right, you get mine.
The Pope. Okay.
Highly functioning cocaine addict that really needs a hit.
You listen to my podcast.
A wonderful podcast.
That's too much to fucking write. Okay, no. Okay.
That was really, you're an ass. That was good, dude. That was fucking good.
Kale diet.
No. We're gonna do it. Highly functioning cocaine addict who needs a fix, but
there's a
but you start to lose it in round 2.
Okay, I can do that. Yeah, I could do that really well.
Who would like to be our third? Can you be a third? Come on up, sure.
Oh, you're in trouble. You're not getting to pick yours.
For him?
Yeah.
He is just a guy who thinks he's at a rave, but it's not.
Ooh!
You're a rave hallucinator?
He thinks he's at a rave, but he thinks he's at a rave.
Okay, so here's the thing. So, because of how the game works, thinks it's not is impossible, but we can do realizes
Yeah,
it's
realizes
not.
it's not a rave.
Realizes it's not is different. Yes, we can do that.
Okay, so you're coming to an event that you think is a rave, but it's not.
It's not a rave.
And you're desperately trying
So
to
I'm
fit
trying
in.
to. Am I going to try to make it like a rave, or am I just
Oh,
going to
no,
be
that's up
awkwardly
to
out
you.
of play?
That's up to you.
Okay.
Okay, and what are we gonna? What are we gonna start with? Do we start with anything? I don't know. I barely do this.
Start with what?
Are we gonna start with the setting?
Oh no.
Okay.
It's just us. It's a party.
All right.
Setting is a party.
Fourth person.
I mean, these are.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, fourth.
We want a fourth?
Yeah, screw him over.
Go ahead. Fine. All right. Come on.
I love being up here.
Yo.
You're dropping your balls.
Thank you.
Total amnesia.
Yeah.
That's
There
tough.
was only one. Wait a minute.
Total amnesia runs into the problem that there's only 4 or 5 things to do before you're just revealing either total amnesia or not playing the game.
How about amnesia actually like absorbs the traits of others?
Jesus Christ. That's just so you're roguing her.
Yes!
I'm not a mimic.
Oh, best of fucking luck. Our friend is fucked.
Make it that cool.
All right, I got DVDs for this party. It's actually for the next panel. So we're good. I'll just set them right here and get it all ready to go. Hi, welcome. How are you doing today?
Hi.
Would you like some dragon toys?
I love some dragon toys.
How do you rate yourself as far as what you can take?
on, man. You ready to get this started?
Yeah!
How hard do you want to go?
Oh, no. We'll get lit. Fam?
Fist? You want to start with the fist?
I prefer minivan. 2 in the front, 5 in the rear.
Hi there, sir.
Hi. Oh, what are those doing there?
I bought them last night. I'm sorry.
You gotta keep up. You gotta keep up.
Listen, there's so many memes out there nowadays, I can't. It changes every 2 seconds.
No.
Change every 2 seconds. Yes, it does.
Yes, memes change every 2 seconds. Who's the last contestant? Yes, sir. Are you drunk?
No.
Are you sure?
You smell like fucking shit.
I'm sorry, I didn't bathe for the last 3
blood.
weeks.
Oh, thank you, fucking ass servant. Did you see the leprechaun too?
How tall was he?
I don't know, but he fucked the hell out of me in the bathroom about an hour ago.
Does this guy think I'm a strip pole? All the single furries? Is that what you're dancing to?
I'll be right back. My case is just outside. I'll get you a whole supply. Just hang on. All right. Okay. So away with these and these. Okay. There. Brand fucking new. I mean, no one's fucked with them, but you know.
So they're sterile.
You've got some, right?
Enough.
Oh, you smell like shit too.
Are you trying to get
over
a hangover?
No. Who? Oh fuck. Where am I? Who are you?
Why are you slowly losing your memory?
I'm not. Hold on.
If
you read Reddit, you would know there's a statistic about this.
I got a deal for you.
Why are you trying to get everyone to buy your shit?
This is what we do.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Oh, here.
I know you know.
Just let me get that right. Just get right up there. Yeah, just right up there. I'm going to hit you really hard.
Dance?
It's going to be really
Are
hard.
you a dance-off contestant?
I forgot what we were doing.
Are you a participant in First Square dance competition?
No, I like enjoy dancing. You know, I just want to always have a good time after this and get
How many layers are you wearing right now?
I can wear 0 in about 5 seconds.
I recognize this shit. Here.
You're not getting any of this back.
I don't want that.
Why do you are so interested?
Pretty. Sir. Some of these glow, and you can put them at the end of a string.
Oh, wonderful.
Pretty.
Come on.
Freeze. Guess them.
Okay.
Thank you. I was waiting. Oh, that's really good. I get to sit down. Yeah.
You hate shit.
Oh, fuck. I'm still here. Nope.
You have an infatuation towards me that I cannot describe.
Sounds about right, but you're only getting a small spectrum of what this gentleman is doing. Let's actually skip this one. That's the difficult one. Let's go all the way over here.
You are trying to give me the health. You are the health department trying to make everything in here PG-13.
Take 3 of these a day and call you later.
And this is about to get nasty.
This is about to
My dear, what do you think?
You are hyper-energetic bunny. You are the energetic bunny. What?
That is the most difficult one. And actually, if you get this one, fuck both of you. Fuck. Ready? You got 2 minutes.
Okay.
All right, guys, remember, play together. You ready? 3, 2, 1, lay out.
We can play this party together. Woo! Let's go, guys!
Dude, take these. Wave them around. They're wobbly. People will go nuts.
Oh, this is a fur. Got it.
Oh, watch out. The stuff's coming out. Oh,
why are you playing with fire? This is only one act in the circus. Let everyone else perform.
But you're not supposed to put gasoline in these.
Oh, I've got the custom-made one. It'll fit your ass, you know.
How did you know my size?
Alright, it all came out as one block. That worries me. That's the other one. Alright, I think I'm a lot better now.
Why are you being a swallowing sword master and swallowing things that never should be digested?
I swallow cock, not this shit. Hey, you want to break this up on a mirror? Thanks, doll. You're really sweet. Face. Face. You're him now. Nose. I'm going to be over here like that movie.
Oh, Lordy. I am realizing how hard this is, and I love it.
I know you only got them yesterday. This is the new line. They're less than 2 hours old. The rubber's just set.
Are you a bad dragon salesman?
There you go.
I didn't get skunked. Yay!
$20 and I'm yours.
Why are you the
That's not $20!
Why do you have an infatuation towards something that is flat?
Because of my ex-wife, bitch. Look, you talk to them. I'm going to sniff every surface in your house. You look like one of me.
Are you transversing anything that you think of by smell?
Hey! Busy.
Why are you being such a bad dog?
He's busy.
Alright, hold on. I am going to go to your kitchen and get a bag of flour and figure out if it's something other than flour. I'll be right back.
Sounds like the Wolf of Wall Street.
Why are you cooking with alkali in the wrong kitchen?
You know what? That's exactly what I would do. Yeah. I'm a coke addict.
Okay. I should have gotten that from the escalator earlier. You said.
Unless you've actually dealt with one of us, fuck you. Keep guessing.
I only know so many awkward ways to do this.
Why are you guys line dancing?
Start with him.
You are always dancing.
If you don't hurry up, I'm just going to leave and go to the other one.
There you go.
Come on. Are you trying to audition for the dance competition?
Wait, am I in the wrong panel?
Why?
Is that at main stage?
Why are you looking for whose line is it anyway?
Screw it, I'm just going to the right panel then.
Why are you thinking this is the right panel?
What panel is this?
I think he hates me.
Sometimes you just don't get it.
Yeah, these two
And
were
1 second,
tough.
you're going to get one last guess here, and then 30 seconds with the other. What is this person?
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank.
He thinks
I
he's
can
that. Go ahead.
Come on, I can just start stripping down, put on some glow sticks, go party in a dark light.
Oh, he's at a strip. He thinks he's at a strip club.
I mean, that's basically
Well,
what the
the
race
race
turned into.
And this is the most difficult one of all.
30 seconds for the most difficult one. Ready? Danu, stand up. Don't forget, ghosts exist in this world. Please continue.
Oh yeah. I think. Yeah. I'm good. I know what I'm gonna do. Yes. Yeah. You want one of these? Yeah. You want? I can tell you anything.
If I touch you, will you possess me?
Point other way around. Think about it.
If I touch her, I'll become like her.
Flip it.
I guess.
Wait, how many flips in toto are?
There's a lot. Wait, to give you one last guess. What do you got?
she becomes anything she touches.
That's it! You got it!
You got it!
Oh, that was damn good. That's a really tough one.
2 out of 2?
I was good. Okay.
2 out of 4, man. You did good.
For my first one. Thank you to all my performers, my guests.
All right.
Cheers, my friend.
Thank you for putting up with me.
Okay, we're going to go to something a little bit easier. Hey, what time is it? The time is 11:02.
What time is it?
Midnight.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
I've never been growth by alkali so much.
My bad.
I do have a game I like to end with that takes a little while, so we'll do this game, maybe one more, and then my ending one. I think that'll probably bring us close. So, again, this is a game that we know under different titles. So, Alkali knows this one as Family Vacation, I think.
Are you talking about Family Photo Album?
Family Photo Album. I know it as Slideshow.
Yeah, no, I've heard it called Slideshow. It's where were you? Where did you go to school? Or where did you go to class?
Toronto Theatre Sports.
Okay, yeah, no, it's totally a Chicago-Toronto thing now.
Oh yeah. So you guys were dealt close. We were Keith Johnston.
Oh yeah, totally, exactly. No, you're absolutely right. I actually didn't know you were talking about.
Who the fuck we're talking about? All right.
Sorry, we just kind of geeked out there for a second. All right, this one's tough. So we have some very specific roles to fill.
Okay, this is a little bit similar to Slow Motion Olympics. We have 2 commentators. And then I like to have 3 people on stage.
Oh, you're only doing 3? Oh, you're brutal.
Okay, so we need 3 people. All you have to do is pose, and then the other 2 people have to interpret.
Yes.
So can we have the 3 posing ones?
Usually the way is a strong, sturdy gentleman, a mid-range gentleman, and a petite gentleman. By the way, I'm using gentleman as the inclusive because I've been saying it all my life. I apologize.
I've never even thought of putting that spin on it.
Oh, I've always put that spin on it. People have broken my ceiling. I will always use this spin after I saw that happen.
Okay. One... How do I even couch this diplomatic?
It's very difficult. It's very difficult. This gentleman looks very sturdy.
Sturdy.
We have our sturdy gentleman. We are now looking for our petite, who is...
I am by no means.
I do apologize. You were just up. Come on up, my dear. Petite. Now we need a mid-range. A mid-range fursuiter. Come on up, fursuiter.
Come on up. 4-door, low miles.
There we go.
All right. You work with the commentators. I'll work with them.
Okay. I need 2 commentators. How well can you project it? Good. Come on up. 1 and 1 more. Yes. Come on up. Okay. So position yourself at opposite ends. So in this game, these guys have all of the control. So they're going to do a series of still poses, and you are going to have to describe what is happening in those poses. And I have a number of categories of different kinds of slideshow or still pictures, and then based on that, we'll take a selection from the audience. And I will prompt for.
And he's going to randomly up you.
A scene change.
Pause. Don't describe it. I'll turn around. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm not looking.
Right. Okay. Or do you want to walk? This. Perfect. Yes, you cannot look at them.
Okay.
All right. Do we have where they went on vacation?
No, not yet. Okay. Well, actually, we'll start with family vacation. Then I have a number of different categories. After.
Oh, absolutely. No, whatever category you want to.
So they're going on a vacation. This is a slideshow of that vacation. Where have they gone?
Pizza hell.
Pizza hell.
Pits of hell.
Pits of hell. You
I
want
like
pizza hell or pits of hell?
Pizza hell's better.
Pizza hell.
The way we normally play it with my troupe is we heard both.
I like pizza hell.
There we go.
Hang on.
What would that be like? It's too hot, you're constantly getting burnt?
No, frozen pizza
All right.
that can never get
Performer, I'm sorry, family, you want to look towards the audience, don't look towards the set.
In other
Set,
words, pizza.
you're about to reset, and now when you feel like it, yell freeze. When you feel like it. Are you guys ready?
We need a little bit more time.
This is the hard. Sorry. It's okay. I'd rather work at home. Oh, you guys got this shit.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I did theater.
Barely. You'll only have a second or two. But I will give you a second or two. All right, so here we go. Performers, I believe that your location is the Pits of Hell or the Pizza of Hell.
Okay, we can do pizza hell. That's
you can do whatever the hell you want. And performers, Get into position. You only have a few seconds. Performers get into some random position. Pause. Give them a few more seconds. Unpause. Keep going. You guys have 5 seconds at the most. At the most. Get into a position. Pause. Okay, there it is. Pause.
I don't know what we're doing.
No. Good. Good. Performers, you have 1 second. Damaru, begin the transition.
Oh, what a most tragic and beautiful scene we have laid before us. Even in the depths of darkness, they still managed to make a pizza so luscious.
First, to make sure you face the audience and be loud. You're on a
Just
first
having a
event.
hard time seeing what's happening.
So is the audience. It's a scary picture.
Oh, Jesus.
Unpause. All right, performers face the audience, and guys, reset yourselves. You're about to go to the next picture. So now you have an idea of what you're doing. They're about to turn the page, so they're going to a totally different picture, but in the same setting. That setting is once again either the pits of hell or the pizza of hell, whichever you guys choose.
Or both. I'll be a table you guys eat off from.
So, okay, performers, get into a new position and begin. Director, when you please, you may call the pause.
Pause.
That's it. Performers, turn around and describe to us your family vacation.
Oh no, this was the horrifying moment when they were putting the pineapple on the pizza.
And unfortunately, although we had no cheese, we did have quite a bit of sunscreen. None of us were looking forward to dinner.
But the good news is we did not burn our mouths.
Yes.
Unpause. Storytellers face me. People on stage, get ready to reset. And hold on, we're waiting for the first suitor. Oh, you're so adorable. All right, and guys, get into get into a new position. I don't know. I got you. You can do a new position. All right, they're about to get set. You may call pause at any time.
Pause.
And once again, Uncle Ted had pulled off his worst of shenanigans, and the crust was now someplace very uncomfortable. Just was very rank with him.
You just can't bring Uncle Ted anywhere, I swear. He pulled this shit at Disney World, too.
Luckily, the photographer managed to capture, I think, the spirit of the picture, if nothing else.
It's certainly a moment we'll never forget.
Last one on pause.
Unpause.
Here we go. Set yourselves one more time. You guys got, we're going to give you 5 seconds before he is able to yell pause. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. At any point, you may yell pause.
Pause.
Performers, turn around!
And it would be the last vacation Uncle Ted ever went on.
We'll have to remember to write him in the penitentiary this Christmas.
First shooter, please repeat.
I said we'll have to remember to write him at the penitentiary this Christmas.
On the other hand, we definitely had an actual topping for our pizza.
Holy shit!
Oh my God.
It was a vacation we would never forget. Well,
But I
until...
wish I could.
There we go! Guys, give them all a big round of applause.
Okay, we're going to do that again.
Oh my God.
Top.
I had a drink. Where did it go?
This one will require 4 people taking poses. We need an even number. Okay, so 1, 2, petite 3. Someone sturdy? Sure, come on up.
Yeah.
What?
I've been up. I mean, I am fat. So.
Okay, then we need our 2 commentators. 1, 2. Okay.
Madness, you're getting fucked over by this.
That's all right. All right, we are going
You're dealing
to
with
do
me.
actually, this will be. Actually, we don't need to get a topic from the audience because I have one here.
No.
This is more specific. These are going to be a series of slides that you'd watch in your high school health and hygiene.
Oh
my God!
That is amazing. That is amazing.
I fucking love it.
Alkali, are you okay?
That way it's a public school.
I don't think that coffee's strong enough for this one.
I see.
My parent friends gave me a nice stick drink. Let's do this. Ellery, would you be so kind? Fucking fuck. Sorry, guys.
That's all right.
I apologize.
Do you want me to do a screen pause again? Or?
Yeah, you're a pause guy. You ready?
All right.
Okay, this time he's going to do both sides of it. So you're also going to give the description of what is happening without even looking. Ready?
What, me? No, that's why I got those two people on stage.
No, I mean the intro. You have to start the scene.
Oh, okay.
Describe them looking into their book. Okay, so really quick, let me give a moment of details.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to your health and hygiene class. I know you've all signed waivers. This is mandatory by the school board, so please don't get upset. Maybe you'll learn a little something today. I do urge you to pay attention because this is really useful. I hope you don't mind if the slides are from the 1970s. As long as we don't have the slides about human nature don't change, even if the styles do.
Oh boy.
Are you ready, my friend?
Yes.
All right. You're going to be yelling pause, turn array. They have at least 3 seconds beginning now before we can yell pause. Go ahead. Whatever you guys want.
Oh God, I'm.
Are you ever gonna yell pause?
70s, not 80s alkali.
Oh, my bad.
I'm yelling big.
Teacher, is that legal? I mean, this looks like the flasher from the 1960s film.
I just don't think this belongs in a high school slideshow. I mean, where exactly did they even get this? I think they probably got the wrong camera.
I mean, like the quality is like it's just exquisite. I mean, just look at that right there.
I think Calgary's definitely fucked up at this time.
Yeah, I mean, those times are just really messed up.
Unpause. Oh, I'm sorry, I put them in upside down.
That sounds about right.
The next one will make perfect sense. All right.
All right. You should give them about 3 seconds. Count it down before you are able to yell pause.
Well, I think I found my new fetish.
If giving CPR wrong is your fetish, then I'm staying far away from you.
Oh, that's fine. I have a couple friends. One's a really tall ferret. Hey, is that him right there?
If you move too much more, I'm going to lick your head.
That might be, but I don't know if I've ever met your friend.
I don't either, but I don't know. That looks like a really weird way to do the Heimlich. And for health class, the sexual health class, did you have the right slideshow?
Unpause.
Count it down before you're allowed to yell stop. So you guys got
3, 2.
Oh, to be able to yell stop. Do something. Do something. Bing.
Educate the audience.
Well, I may only be in high school, but I've been to some parties. This is what we call a good time class.
I don't know what this is you're talking about. This is why my high school taught abstinence only.
Well, for abstinence, this right here is called the Fountain of Youth, and this is called...
Positions! Scene 3, positions, go! I won't pour any more into your mouth.
Yeah, this right here is how to please more than one person at want, as long as yourself.
I think you're mainly talking about an orgy.
I mean, some may call that. Some just call it a room party.
I like all you guys to stop. Oh, back over
Counting 4.
I hope it's a good one.
3, 2,
I still can't wait to be
1.
this next year.
Bing!
What the fuck?
Well, I don't know about you, but I just came.
Can someone get him a box of tissues, please, and some hand sanitizer?
I mean, it looks like he came as well, or he's just not happy at this party anymore.
Yeah, I wouldn't be either, honestly.
Nice ass, though.
I think that guy definitely agrees with that match.
Squats. The squats.
The squats are very
It has to
important.
be squats,
too.
you know, just...
Yes. And the lunges.
Oh, the lunges, definitely. I don't know what he's doing there for exercise, though. I mean...
I think he's just humping the wall.
What about the person all the way to the back of the picture? What are they doing?
I think, is that a hammer? Is that a hammer in her hand?
No, it's like a nice flog. It looks like thick, you know, just good beating on the asshole.
That was flogging on the face.
I don't know. She's ready to go over the shoulder.
That's gotta be a very long one.
I mean, spreading right there. That's why the hand's right there, of course.
That's a very good team, honestly.
Yeah, no, perfect teamwork right there.
And that's the slideshow, everyone. There are condoms at the door and a little pamphlet. If you have any additional questions, please talk to the school nurse.
Guys, give them a round of applause.
Okay, we're at 11:19. I'm going to do a very easy game, and then we'll close with a slightly more challenging game that I always like to close with. There may be a bit of spare time, but I'm getting tired.
So we've got 10 minutes. That's what you got.
What? No, we have until midnight. Or a little minus a bit.
I keep thinking that they put space between panels at this time.
They do, but I'm ignoring them. No. No, actually, I did ask the fellow how much time he said he can set up fairly quickly. Alright, we're going to do... hang on. My brain is leaving. If you know what I mean.
Oh, fuck you.
His worst game.
I banned that game. Really? Oh, yeah. No, I want to see it here. It's your problem now.
Alright. So basically, it's a two-person game,
Awesome.
and every single line, I mean, you're speaking lines of dialogue, but each person closes their line with, if you know what I mean. It's the game of the single entendre. So, okay, we'll have 1 and 2.
Alright, now here's the trick to this game, guys. Yeah, you're about to do a bunch of double entendres. That's easy. You must stay on topic. That means answering each other's questions and statements. Random is fine. You can't do a lot of random. So guys, they need a little bit of structure for this one. Just a little bit. So we're just going for a general where. Where are they?
Laundromat. Migration. Denny's.
It starts to get weird, and I start to feel like I'm Inception if I'm doing furry migration. But you know what? Somebody yelled it out earlier, and I like it. Furry migrate. No, laundromat. I'm drunk as shit, fuckers. I have a panel in an hour. You guys are at a laundromat. You're at a laundromat. Keep it on scene and answer each other's questions. The game is if you know what I mean. Go ahead, my friend. Call it.
What, just start?
The game is, and then call the game is, the scene is, and then begin. Sorry, I'm Chicago, you're Toronto. Like it's so weird, and I love it.
We've explained it. You just go. You know, I don't know.
Oh,
The game is.
We'll talk later.
If you know what I mean. And our situation is a laundromat, and we'll see where this takes us.
Well, I'm washing the sheets now.
If you know what I mean, you have to say that.
Yeah, actually
If
say
you know
if you
what
know
I
what I mean.
mean.
Sorry.
Well, we also need to watch your clothes, if you know what I mean.
I mean, it was a rough family reunion. If you know what I mean.
Well, it's your family that's the interesting one here, if you know what I mean.
I mean, when you invited everybody else, if you know what I mean.
Well, I'm just a horrible person, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I guess that's why we chose the venue that we did, if you know what I mean.
Well, yeah. Who the fuck wouldn't choose a strip club for the family reunion?
Well, I mean, we're not normal people, if you know what I mean.
True. I guess both of our families happen to work there, if you know what I mean.
I mean, yours is the only one that manages there. You know what I mean?
Holy shit! Let's give that one to them. That was brilliant. That was a great closer. Great closer. Great job, guys.
That has no response to that.
No, there is no. That was a perfect closer. Guys, one more time for the performance.
There was a delicate intimacy to that conversation.
I like that one. No, I like that one a lot. Two more.
Two more.
Grab two more.
1, 2, yes, sorry, I skipped over you a couple times.
No, it's all right.
There he is, rum boy.
Oh, come on, I'm just a little hammered.
That too. A little bit of booze helps performance. A lot of booze apparently makes you this shit.
I'm sober.
What?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I'm 20.
Would you like some rum?
I'm gonna step
I have
back.
a whole bottle.
No! Did you not hear the 20?
I don't care about that. There's no cup.
It was role play. You all heard it here.
Okay, fine.
Nope.
With this one, we're going to start with a genre of film or television.
Oh, shit.
Not porn, because there's already going to be...
Foreign romance. Foreign romance.
TV.
Noir? Isn't he he's a lawyer, right?
No, noir is sort of like an old black and white film style. Everyone's very cynical. The lighting is very stark. It's like detectives and corrupt cops.
It's the one where the detective talks, and so it's like...
It was a beautiful day. It was a dark night.
Yes.
Of course, she had to walk into my bar, of all bars.
Yes.
Everyone has something to hide, you know. Okay, so it is noir, and if you know what I mean.
Oh, shit.
Combination.
She walked into the wrong club, if you know what I mean.
I looked around. I saw everybody, and they saw me, if you know what I mean.
Well, it's hard to miss anything, if you know what I mean.
We leave it all hanging out, if you know what I mean.
Well, when they start inserting things, if you know what I mean.
Once they do that, it's all downhill. They all go wild, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, you think it'd all be behind closed doors, but then they opened it all up, if you know what I mean.
They open it up, they all see, they all record it for some reason, if you know what I mean.
Well, when they brought out the camera crew, if you know what I mean.
You know, things were getting serious, and I had to put a stop to it, if you know what I mean.
Well, you had to put a stop to it because there was not enough lubricant, if you know what I mean.
If you know what I mean, things need to slow down.
Well, they got a little bit out of hand, if you know what I mean.
Everything got all wet and slippery, if you know what I mean.
Oh my God. And then the cops got called, if you know what I mean.
Fucking fantastic, guys. That was great.
Son of a bitch.
How I learned about this game, I was at a workshop class, and there was this middle-aged woman, very shy, wasn't coming up too much. I can't even remember the game that we were doing. It had something to do with professions. And she finally suddenly got what to her was an amazing idea. You could tell, like, oh, I got it, I got this. I thought I had a good line. And when it was her time to go up, it was like, she was a plumber, and she was like, hey, I hear you have a plunger that's longer and goes deeper than anyone else's. And the ramifications of that statement hadn't occurred to her at all until she finished her sentence. And everyone started laughing, and she just turned beet red, this poor shy woman. And so our instructor was like, I have the perfect name for us. And that's how I learned about this game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to finish off with one last game. This one is a little bit complicated.
No, we're not.
What? Oh.
No, we're not.
Oh.
Because you have, and it's a beautiful story.
Okay.
I love hearing about the first incarnation of the game, but I learned this game very different.
Oh dear. I would love to hear this.
Join me?
I don't know what happened.
If you know what I mean. Nothing sexual. The innuendo cannot be towards sex.
Oh, fuck, this is going to be difficult.
It's insane.
I'm willing to give it a try.
It's a sex world.
Okay, I think that might be impossible, but alright. A trip to Sex World. No sexual innuendo.
You're playing Dirty Minds.
Ironically,
these books, they need a little bit of time on the burner, you know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean.
Those ladies out there, they're Jewish. They're showing their labia minora, you know what I mean?
Oh my
God. We have some very discreet friends for lonely ladies, if you know what I mean.
If you know what I mean. I know what you mean. You know what I mean? You know what I mean now? That's a 5. I meant to do a 1. You know what I mean now? Here's a 1.
We welcome all charitable donations, if you know what I mean, and you will be well compensated if you know what I mean.
So, a little bit of cashback, if you know what I mean.
We've paid up, if you know what I mean. We don't want trouble, if you know what I mean.
You know what kind of porn I like? It's not manga, it's MAGA. We're gonna make America great again, if you know what I mean.
I'll call the Space Force, if you know what I mean.
I'm gonna go to space, if you know what I mean. Not bad, dude. That's a tough one.
That is fucking tough. And I have no idea what the fuck you were saying.
Thank you very much.
Which made it even more difficult.
Dude, I had the pleasure of playing that 3 times with some of the most brilliant improv actors I know, and his more than genius wife. Holy shit.
Oh, jeez.
Also, she peed outside once, and it was glorious. All right, you had another game to do. I just wanted to do that one with you. I wanted to see how you do. And damn, dude.
All right.
Usually, that's a blank game. That's a fucking tough one.
Okay.
Well,
the final game is rather complicated to explain. It's called Murder Chain.
I love that game.
This is a 4. Okay. If any of you have not been up yet, if you think you suck at improv, this is the game for you. Because this game thrives on being not so great at improv. So I'll take 3 actually, because I'll start it off. So 1, 2, third person, 3. Come on up.
I think last time I played this, I was stabbing somebody with a spork.
Now, again, this is one where we are going to send you out of the room in a bit, but I have to explain how this works. So, in this game...
Oh, this game is fantastic.
This is This is like improv broken telephone. So, all of you will be outside the room. Some of you are going to have to wait out there a while. I'm sorry about that. So I'm going to be starting off, and we'll call one of you in. And it is my job to get across 3 pieces of information to you. And I will prompt what they are. So I'm going to be getting across a location, a profession, and a method of death. And I will do them in that order. Now, the trick is, the 2 people on stage, we can only talk in gobbledygook. So where there's a lot of motion, and it's like, you know, and you can only speak in gobbledygook too. And I'm trying to transmit that information, and then when we get to method of death, you have to kill me in that method of death. Then I'm dead, and now you start on stage, we bring in the next person, and now it's your job to transmit those 3 pieces of information to them. You kill them, we call you in, and then it's your turn to transmit those 3 pieces of information to them instead. Does that make sense?
Yes.
You will understand.
You'll get it.
It's difficult for the first group, and then for the subsequent games, it catches on much more easily. Now, what makes this game work, like when it's your turn to transmit the information, if you're pretty confident that you know what it was, or something close to it, when you show it to the next person, try and show it a different way. If you have no fucking clue what the person had given to you, then just kind of imitate it and hope something carries over. And then stay on stage when we're all done, and then we'll go back down the line and see. We'll ask each of you what you thought it was.
Reverse order.
Yeah.
So we can all only talk in that weird.
We can only talk in gobbledygook, and it's sort of like, so it'll be us two, then you two, then you two.
Charlie Brown.
The last person
Charlie
has
Brown
it the easiest,
parents,
because you don't have to act to the next person. But it does mean you're kind of waiting out there for a little bit. I must ask you to leave the room, and I will get some suggestions from the audience.
Good luck.
Don't need it.
It's a tough game, but it's a beautiful game.
We've had some bizarre things happen, like orange turned to artichoke turned to orange. It was like, what?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, this is old classic. I love
Okay, so what is our location going to be?
All Americans.
All
Americans.
Non-geographical.
A shredder.
A what?
A shredder.
A lumberyard.
Like inside a shredder?
Yeah.
Have you seen
What?
Fargo?
That's horrible. I'll go with it. No, I am inside a shredder. That's location.
This is about to get super complicated.
Oh yeah,
I love
okay.
it. You're a monster.
I'm really unrelated to that. What is my profession?
Car salesman.
I'm a car salesman.
Evil villain.
No.
To the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
A shredder. In a shredder.
You are in a shredder. You are in a shredder, and you create graffiti artwork.
I'm a graffiti
Really
tiger.
quick, and that is actually a really good idea. What are your 3 caveats on this one? What are your 3 categories? It's where they are, who they are, and what's the
Profession
third one,
and
how they died?
Method of death.
All right. Shredder. In a shredder.
No, we're not doing all the same.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Just to see what the fuck happens.
I'm a shredder. I'm a graffiti artist.
You're the shredder in a shredder.
Oh, that's the tough one, is where he has Shredder is in a shredder. But he died because of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay, so I'm in a shredder. I'm a graffiti artist, and I'm going to die by Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Sure.
All right. Bring in our first person.
So this is impossible. I can't wait to see what happens.
I have no idea how you're going to do this. All
So
right.
that's why I wanted you to go first. This is perfect.
Okay.
Let's try this out. I'm not going to do well, but let's do this.
Oh, you're fine.
All right, here we go. Everyone ready? The gentleman entered the room and realized the location. After the location, he showed what he was.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, who could forget the way he died?
Okay, you have to kill me with however you think this is. I get mad? No! Give away!
And that's when he died. The next contestant entered the room.
Okay. Ready? No? Good.
And it always begins with the location.
Okay.
But then it goes to what they are. And as always, it finishes with
Method of death.
The method of death. New performer, you must kill them once you figure out what it is.
I gotta think about this for a second.
I'm fucking sure you do. And then our protagonist was murdered. Do not forget, you need to remember what you thought those three things were. Please take your position here, bring in the next person. Stay there. Well, we know you don't know what it was. That's
Don't worry, they won't.
And as always, we begin with their location.
Don't look at me, look at him.
We believe in you.
And we always wonder, what or who are they? And finally, of course, the most important thing of them all, the method of death, which you must then use to kill them with. Go, my friend. Once you think you know it, murder him. There's the murder.
Woo! One touchdown.
Someone my phone. Okay. I think that's the last person.
Okay, so we'll stand in a row.
In a row. Here we go.
Okay, so
starting all the way over here.
Where do you think you were?
Something to do with a boulder?
Something to do with a boulder. Okay, he thought he was something to do with a boulder. What did you think they were?
A clown?
A clown. And what was the method you used to murder them with?
Boxing?
Boxing. All right. All right. So we have.
If they get the right answer, don't applause. We'll save that for the end.
Someone with a boulder, with a clown, and he died by boxing. You think these guys are very creative. What were you trying to show him? Oh no, that's the whole point of the game. What were you trying to show him?
Again, something to do with the boulder. I didn't even know. Construction site, I don't know.
Okay, so you were going for construction site, all right.
And I was
Who
thinking,
were they?
I was thinking the same thing, clown, they're like a juggler.
Clown juggler, okay. And what was he murdered?
Fist fight.
Fist fight, okay. So that was, you went from a construction site to boulder. You went from, who did you think they were?
Like a clown.
A clown to a clown. So guys, he portrayed what he wanted to. That was good.
I portrayed it very much for what I wanted to.
Yeah, no, he's about to get really angry at you. And what was the method of murder?
Like a fist fight.
Fist fight, boxing. Okay, that's 2 out of 2. You did really good. Let's see what you were supposed to say. What did you try to portray?
Something with confetti and then a claw machine? I don't know.
I saw your claw machine. I loved the claw machine. All right, so confetti and a claw machine. No.
I kind of figured that.
Who were they?
Graffitiist? Or some kind of artist?
Graffiti artist, okay. And what was the method of murder?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
That is so weird. You're
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first person. Are you 3 ready?
Sure.
What were the things?
We were inside a giant shredder, a paper shredder. So there was confetti on the ground I was tossing, then there was a loud noise from above that we ducked from, and then I was like brushing stuff off of us. Our profession was a graffiti tag artist.
Got the graffiti tag,
and our method of death, my fucking god, was Teenage Mutant.
So that means, and this is the farthest I've seen it go, position number 3 got 2 out of 3. Fucking hell! I have no idea what happened.
All right. I think we have, it's 11:40. We can do one more of these. I think we should probably call it quits because I know they want to do a bit of setup. It's nice.
I just need to get that done. Sorry.
I know.
No, do. Keep setting up. You're not going to disturb us.
Yeah, that's all that needs to be done. I gotta do.
If anything, we're
gonna so you're just awesome.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, we know you're.
If anything, we're gonna disturb you.
Sure. Okay.
Awesome.
You're awesome.
So excellent.
Awesome.
Can we have, thank you ever so much. Like I said, not an easy game.
Guys, one more time for the performers. Everyone. Sure.
Yes.
Story time.
Here we go. It is 18 minutes to the hour. Story time. We need one more person. We're going to do. Have I seen you up here yet?
No, Vincent, I just walked in.
Come on up. Sorry, I have not seen him up here yet. All right, here we go. Let me talk to these guys for a second. Here we go. Stand in a triangle. Ready? Okay, this is how you stand up on stage. We'll be facing the opposite direction. I will be talking to the audience, tapping on this shoulder. When the performer is tapped on this shoulder, I take one step towards that shoulder. You take a step in. I take a step back. It's half of it. We're about to do, basically, I think you might know it as tap out.
I've never heard of this.
Oh, you're going to have fun. Do you want to tell a story? Yes. My dear, I need some help from you.
You like alcohol?
I am about to tell you to do something for me. You're going to come up with a line now. That line needs to never change until I ask you to state it out loud. Can you do that for me?
I sure can.
I need you to come up with the end to a fairy tale, i.e. the moral. The moral of the story of a fairy tale. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of my old favorite games. We are about to tell fairy tale. There's a trick. There's an old Chicago game called Tap Out. Tap Out simply means that when you tap me on the shoulder, I must stop speaking, the other person jumps in. Gentlemen, you are about to play Tap Out. Here's how it works. You know, I just showed you how to do that. Tap me on the shoulder. It began a long day. The second he taps me, I stop my sentence, you continue it.
And I step through the magic mirror.
And the magic mirror broke, and that's how this is going to work. We're going to continue to do that story. The moral of the story will come in when I call for it. However, we need the name. We need the name of this classic fairy tale.
It's as if we were hijacking the story.
Fairy and the Thorn.
Say again?
The Fairy and the Thorn.
The Fairy and the Thorn. The name of the story is The Fairy and the Thorn. I will start it, and as always, it begins with the same line. Once upon a time. Once upon a time, there was a fairy. This fairy lived in a huge forest. But this forest
was full of nasty, nasty brambles. And the fairy could barely move. It was hard
to move out of the shit apartment she lived in. But she had a wage-paying job, so she was done with that. My bad. That was my fault.
No, that's... She did have a way. But it hurt. Required her to, how do I put this?
Practice acupuncture. But she didn't have any customers, so she put a couple of discreet
messages on Facebook, and all of a sudden people in the plane play flocked to her. She wasn't okay with this, but she owned a whip. So
this whip is not just your normal whip. I mean, we're talking ridiculously long. Made of roses, of course.
Roses so red that she couldn't see. The melted caramel that all elves, because this is obviously an elven world, bathe in. Because that's what elves do. So there she was, trying to peddle her new wares, but it didn't matter because she knew at the end of the rainbow, at the end of her day, waited for her a huge
mountain of cocaine. She had trouble telling the caramel from the roses from the blood of her customers, but oh, they enjoyed her services so much.
Mostly the smells that came out of the incense carriers, but I digress. So one day she went to her king. She went to her king and she asked him, "King, I need something."
That something is more cocaine! It is not just the drug, it is one hell of a drug.
And the moral of the story is, stay.
Sometimes the finger doesn't always fit.
Sometimes the finger doesn't always fit. You have 30 seconds to make it sink in. 30 seconds. Could you, right there, could you please give us 30 seconds? Go.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be. Perfect.
When you're inhaling cocaine,
Your asshole opens up like a cottage cheese donut.
And the king gave the fairy a selection of rings and said, one of these is going to fit.
And the other one goes into the volcano, so I remind you. Shit, sorry.
Cocaine is one hell of a drug. The king will continue to remind
that the finger doesn't always fit. Dude, that is an old game.
I've got a new game.
You never played that one before? No. That's like legitimately how we ended any show that I said I wasn't going to sing at.
No, I can't do singing. No, I've done.
Oh, you can't do singing?
No,
you can't do singing at all, right?
I can sing. I just can't spontaneously come up with lyrics.
He can't sing at all.
This is gonna
get your ass up here.
Fuck you.
Three-headed Broadway star. Are we ready? What's the name of the hit three-headed Broadway musical?
I sell boxes.
I sell boxes. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Is this the Heidi-Didy thing?
No. That's Irish String. Okay. Boxes. I sell boxes.
Okay.
That's the pronunciation. That is not how words work. One word at a time.
All right.
And we're going to say you have less than 1 second for every turn. Ready, set, go. I am a salesman.
Which
loves boxes.
Today.
Now I
love
coffins.
Vampires.
We
love vampires.
Boxes?
In coffins.
Smaller
than my
dick.
You've seen
everything.
Now I
need
chopstick.
I
drink
my chapstick
in coffins.
Prosthesis. There, do that.
Examination.
Fascination.
Retardation.
Today,
my
coffin
will fill
this home.
Box. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been one of the most fucked up Whose Line Is Anyway I've done, and I loved every fucking minute of it.
My friend, why don't we do this together next year?
Yes.
Let's make one of them more rum, shall we?
Do it.
That's probably not a good thing. Uh-oh. Would you give the outro? I need to answer.
Certainly. Never mind what that was. Anyway, everyone, thank you for coming. We have more G-rated Whose Line tomorrow afternoon, I believe, in this room, 4:30. Yes. Alkali is going to be doing, I believe, con horror stories next door. We also have a selection of films starting in here. If you have the opportunity, please donate to the charity desk. And I hope you all have a wonderful convention. I will also, at random points, be doing a really horrible fortune-telling act. I just don't know when I'm going to be doing that. But thank you all for coming. This panel could not have happened without you guys participating in it, giving your suggestions. This isn't just us. This is all of us in this room together. And it was amazing. Thank you all ever so much.
My friend, you are absolutely amazing, and I am so glad that you're taking care of this up in the frozen north. Dude.
It's where I live.
You rock. So, guys, let's give it up for your host,
and my inspiration, Alkali.
I am just a clown, my friend. Guys, I hope you had a good time. In about 10 minutes, we're meeting next door for Convention Horror Stories with myself, a small smattering of other people, and if you've never met him, Giza, the director of operations at probably 8 different conventions at this point.
I love it!
I'll be there.
Go to bed. Dude. You and me are we're looking at a stoner.
Silver Gatoman, he bought me a coffee. Silver Gatoman, here is the song for thee. He likes to video all the panels at the cons. You should go and watch them whether they are short or long. Silver Gatoman, you video that's not a jibe. All of you go to his YouTube channel and like and subscribe.